Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. So glad you're with us tonight. We have an incredible show. And of course, if you were with me last night, you know we've had some really cool designer pieces. Well, there are more of those here tonight that are some of also our best values. So not only are they new, updated, fresh finds, but they actually got some really big price reductions. So it's going to be fun. When we say reductions, there's no way you could make these pieces for what we're going to offer them for you today, including our very first few items are amazing. So stay with us. We got some personality pieces, including butterflies to start, a stunning evil eye that has all the colors of the rainbow, and we're also going to see some really special. I've got a phenomenal zircon, and it's actually a zircon that has multiple colors to it. I've never seen anything like it. It just goes to show you every time you tune in and every time I show up, it's really one of those where you never know what you're going to see in natural gems. You never know what Mother Nature is going to provide, and tonight is a night where we're going to see a lot of those really cool anomaly type stones, the best of the best pieces that even our jewelry lovers wide and far have never seen anything quite like. So tonight's a night to stay with us. We're even going to see some Amrine in a fancy cut here that's got those goldens of quartz, which is the golden citrines with the purple and the vivid amethyst colors together in one stone in a fancy cut. Do have a blue wing block D if you're interested in one of our last of the blue wing category. We've got a great stone. It's actually a 7 carat plus here tonight. And also, okay, what else is here? Blue wing block D, new one in an emerald cut necklace. The pendants have been flying, and I know why. It's because a lot of you have rings, and now you need the great suite to build around it. So we've got an incredible set of earrings, and we also have an emerald cut in the pendant for our Tanzanite lovers. And yes, that's blue wing block D. We're going to see an emerald. And you know what? It was just last night we brought some solid gold earrings that were in a bamboo style hoop. Actually, tonight we're going to see some drops in nothing but gold, Italian made no less, all 14 karat mirror finished gold. So we have that, as well as many other fabulous pieces. There is a blowout wheel in some of our higher end. We've got a couple Congolese stones, one of actually our most blue-green yet. It's the most blues I've seen in any Congolese stone thus far. We'll have that for you, and so much more. Of course, if you have any requests, anything you'd like to see, anything we can find for you, bring out from a vault, happy to do that as always. And get ready to shop, because most importantly, it is one of a kinds, which is really where we differ from everybody else out there. It's most of what I have are going to be one onlys. What you see on the air is what you get. So this is where it's vital to dial in as soon as you see something you love. That way you're at the front of the line, ready to go, ready to shop, because these values, trust me when I tell you, they're amazing. I've been doing this a long time. I have a very strict standard when it comes to value. I love quality first, but value really is, they got to go hand in hand. So that's what we're going to see all night long. Promise me you'll dial in when you see something you love. So you ready to get started? We've got an incredible butterfly piece. This is really one of our better values of the show, I must say, which is why, no coincidence, it's starting us off here tonight. Item number is 112-4303, and a special Thursday wish to everybody. Glad you're here. This is a great way to celebrate some fabulous 118 total weight in 4 gorgeous colors. These are really rich, saturated, I'm going to call them golden yellows. They're not just your basic barely there yellow. You've got a really nice saturation and glow. And you know what, guys, could we just relay the message that FiOS once again is not working? So can we just, I know that we had that issue last night. So if we could just relay that to the powers that be, we'll work on that. Thank you. All right, so here we go. This one's going to be 118 of yellow sapphires, 19 points in diamonds. And did you notice what's happening? Brown brilliant diamonds as well as baguette diamonds, all happening around these gorgeous stones. I mean, really, it's not just that light barely there yellow. I can actually show you a yellow diamond for comparison. This has more of a marigold color. You actually see the intensity within each pear-shaped stone. It's like it starts as that yellow and then gets a little more golden towards the outside. You're getting a lot of great sapphires here, and of course, sapphires being durable as they are. Look at this pretty detail in the shank. I mean, isn't that nice that it's a little bit of a oversized beaded texture you have all the way down the sides of the band? And then, of course, I'm going to show it on, because this is a beautiful piece that is really nice in scale. It's got a good size to it. This is no small little itty bitty teeny tiny piece. And I know we have a lot of people loving the butterfly motif. This is, of course, one of those gem rich butterfly ideas. And since we're just getting it started, I've got a $29.99 piece here. You don't mind if I take this item and everything else we show you for the rest of the night and mark them down, do you? No matter how fresh, no matter how brand new, no matter how expensive it was supposed to be, no matter how exotic the stones, we're going to make sure that it is a value and a half. So all you have to do is dial in. We have one, stays in the yellow gold. We're going to size it for you, but I'm ready to blow it out right now. And despite all of this incredible styling and everything you see there, we're going to make it $999 and save you $2,000 instantly off that one-of-a-kind ring that is just a superstar. Then we have rubies coming up in rose gold, next month's birthstone. Then we've got that evil eye. Usually we see the evil eyes in necklaces. We're going to have one tonight in a ring. So looking forward to that. Even some really special, I've got affordable gold quartz, more affordable than we've seen it before. So we'll see that on the way. Even some Savorite. I've got a little, some oceanic vibes going on in a designer ring as well. So lots to get to, but 10 seconds remaining. I'm going to be moving on. We're going to see who's got that one. Golden matched sapphires, really rare tone of color to get in those sapphires, which are giving you tremendous durability as well. And all for $9.99 in the solid yellow gold. So let me know on that. And then we're going to go ahead and keep on moving because we do have a lot to get to tonight. And I've got this ruby piece, which is just a gorgeous swirling effect of rubies. This feels elegant, and boy, I know I love our rose gold, but this is a really special rose gold alloy. You can see how really rich pinky it's getting. It's 112-4302 and another one of a kind. So I'm letting you know so you can, dial in early here. We've got the sticky tweezers here. This one's going to be a carat 66 of Marquise cuts among the 5 there, all together, all totaled. And then you've got, of course, diamonds wrapping and swirling. It feels like 3 rings all wrapped into one. And it's very special. 14 points in diamonds in that rose gold. We've got a great way to get a beautiful ring out the door here. And this is going to be, well, come on in and get ready to go because rubies are next month's birthstone. So if you celebrate a birthday in July, that would be a little extra meaning for you. But we all know it's a pretty important stone overall. It's the king of all gems. So we know that. We understand that. We want to give them away like we do everything else, no matter how valuable or important it is. And we're going to take this way down. You don't pay even $39.99 on this one. I'm going to try it on. It does stay in the rose gold, which we don't actually see a lot of. And it's interesting how rubies can really change based on the gold they're set in. So you've got a beautiful look here that this one may just, even if you've got ruby pieces already in your collection, may look very different from what you have in white or yellow gold. So think about that and maybe a little more casual the way it's putting multiple stones together. I love that they do this great fanned out design across the finger and then this almost swirl or cascade of gold underneath it. Rose gold, we're going to blow it out, $9.99 on this one as well. So still have our yellow sapphire butterfly ring at the moment. And we've got this one now, $9.99 as well. Isn't that a beauty? So a really special way. Okay, good. So yes, go ahead. Oh, good. Did she get it already? She got it at home and loves it. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Lynette, thank you so much. Thank you. She received her pink zircon in the mail and she loves it. Yay! Thank you, Lynette, so much. Not only for shopping, but also for letting me know. I got a lot of emails today, also from folks that have been receiving a lot of great items of late and loving them. So always nice to hear. So here we go. $9.99 on that one. Please let me know if you'd like it, because again, we got really, really important rings, but all pretty much one-onlys throughout the day. And then we're going to see some leaf designs. We've got a beautiful aqua pendant. I have one of the heaviest rings I have felt yet in a pink tourmaline that is set in platinum and 18 karat gold. I mean, it is a wonderful, wonderful lineup tonight. We did bring out some Brazilian paraiba. I've got a beautiful brooch pendant. Actually, is this just a pendant? Oh, just a pendant on this one. Even more important here because it's got really impressive stones to it. So I know our Brazilian paraibas. I think you guys are hip to the Brazilian paraiba game. You know how rare they are. This is actually the 2 roses put together here. They're actually wrapped in that infinity style in their stem, so almost intertwined, but it's actually a pendant where I'm holding it by the bail. And then you have the Brazilian paraibas right there is the middle of the bud. And those are 2 gorgeous matched rounds. Now we did this one in 3750 is the ab number. It's all 18 karat gold. It's a one only, it's a pendant. So this will be on your favorite chain, ready to go for you. If you have a white gold, sterling, silver, platinum chain, it's going to be all working. So you got that. Now we do have the stones here that are going to be, and it's 3750. I believe it's been up. Perfect. 6 points in the paraibas, 3 points each. Those are good size, actually. You don't see a lot of those Brazilian paraibas that get into that size. And of course, the rounding so special, but you also have 40 points in diamonds. Now let me show you. You've got almost that beautiful design, which is like 2 rows that are wrapping over the mirror finishing of the gold, and that's where your diamonds are. Did you notice this shared prong setting? Let's take a look at it on the hand here for size reference. Then I'll put it on the neckline for you as well, so you can get an idea of how large it is, how elongated this is, and there it is, from 1.5 inches top to bottom. And of course, you're going to have that bail right side up. This is always reminding me like when you dried florals, right? If you wanted to keep and preserve florals that maybe had some special significance or meaning, and you just didn't quite want to, get rid of them or throw them away, you'd oftentimes dry them, right? And the key always there was kind of letting them suspend upside down like this and properly letting them, that way they can preserve them. But look at how glowy and bright those paraibas are. It just is, it's a stone that is smaller but really packs a punch. Mighty, mighty color, great neon glow, and we've got one only, and we're going to make this $999 as well. So another affordable way to get you Brazilian paraibas, which are so completely collectible and rare. So we'll show it one more time up close, and then we will get a great home for that one, no doubt about it. So there it is, a little bit closer, and boy, that's a lot of 18 karat white gold in that one. Don't forget, the wraparound ruby ring design still here. That beautiful butterfly we started with, I'm just going to zoom back just a little bit here so that we don't block any of this gorgeous design for you. It is large, of course, 1.5 inches top to bottom length there. And remember, such a premium like 18 karat gold gives you. We have a lot of brand new tonight, so get ready. If you love designer jewelry, we've got a lot to share with you. This being one of them. Obviously, the original find of paraiba the world over is out of Brazil, which is what makes those two so special. And the fact they're matched and they're really good size, that's important as well. So that's $999. Don't forget, we've got an affordable gold quartz. We've got some blue zircon that is discounted. The Congolese tourmaline that is brand new tonight is more blue than I've seen in any thus far. And then I'm going to show you the stone that should be called the mystery stone, except I've already, if you were listening or paying attention quickly, I've got a really, really beautiful reveal here. But let's take a look at the stone. I just want to show it to you because there's nothing I've ever seen quite like it. This is a stone that's exhibiting multiple colors all in one. It's got pinks, it's got goldens, it's got purples, and yet, you know what it reminds me of? Thank you. What it reminds me of, so again, let me just remind everybody, if you were watching us online, because we weren't again broadcasting today at the top of the show on television. So if it seems like we're good to go and we're up and running now, so if you want to go ahead and if you switched over to YouTube or Facebook or to our website, and you want to go ahead and head back to TV if that's more comfortable for you, we should be good to go now. So apparently that's our new rituals. We're just going to spend the first 10 minutes of the show not broadcasting, and then we'll have you switch over, but it's happening every day. But anyway, that's where, again, you've missed out on a couple great items. We've had the yellow sapphire butterfly piece, we've had the incredible ruby piece, and now, yes, Brazilian paraiba is still here, so all 3 of those pieces still here, but I know we're kind of all more worried about how do we get to watch the show in the first place. So what I'm going to show you now is a really, really special piece. This is a stone, I've never seen one like it, and before you think, is that zoisite that goes for $70,000 where it's pink and golden and a little rich purple as well? Actually, you might think, is it tourmaline? That's a stone that gives us a lot of colors. Sometimes they mix and blend and make magic happen. It's neither of those. Neither. Both incredibly rare if they look like this. We're showing you a stone that actually is known for, I'll give you a big hint, double refraction here. Take a look at this. This is not going to last because that is a brand new fancy zircon, and it's 1124377. Take a look at this stone. Every time I'm fascinated by it. Every time I move it, it looks like a different stone. It goes from what could look like Tanzanite to Kunzite to golden tourmaline to some of those exotic sunset colors of unheated zoisite we've seen. It's an 1147 stone, so that's really impressive. It's an emerald cut, and it's 39 points in diamonds on the side. I mean, does it get any richer or more rare? And I know bringing out museum pieces like this 13 minutes into the show probably isn't the best idea in the world, but it's really when it's priced right and it's priced to sell, and then I give you a discount because it's Thursday and I got to move jewelry anyways, it's going to be really, really important. And look at that stone up close. Every time it moves. You don't need a special light. You don't need to go from fluorescent to incandescent. You don't need to change the temperature of the stone. You're just getting a stone that somehow, some way, is one of Mother Nature's magical anomaly type stones where it is showing different colors every time you look at it. Now there's bright yellow goldens coming through. I tried so mightily, guys. I tried before the show to get in there and polish the back. When they set a stone, sometimes they forget to do that final polish in the back. This is a completely clean zircon. It's just, it needs a little polish from the back, and I was able to just do my best, but I can't get in with all the tools. So keep in mind, super clean, rare, multiple color, rainbow colors really. There's even a little bit of a light sage green on the sides. Tell me something. I would love your feedback. I know a lot of you, this is not your first gemstone or jewelry rodeo. You know jewelry, you know gems, you own a lot of them, you've seen a lot of them. You don't watch my show only, you watch them all. You know what everybody's doing. You're at the trade shows, you're at the museums, you're at the stores. You know what's happening in gems. Have you honestly ever seen anything like this? In a zircon, no less, which is giving us double refraction as well. So you're getting a very bright, lively stone also. It's not just about the gorgeous emerald cutting or the big size at 11.5 carats or the multitude of colors coming through. It's about the fact that still you're going to get these rainbow brilliant colors to it as well. And it is enormously pretty and rare. And what if we just blow it out anyways, just so somebody can have it? Because for those of you that say, you know what, I've been watching you a while, I think I have everything. You don't have this ring. That I can assure you of. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold will do anything you want there, but it's also going to be a better value than the $69.99 it's set to go out tonight. How does that sound? And this is one where, again, I just must say, I'm a shopper too, I'm a jewelry gal too, and being around it every day does not negate my love for it at all, one iota. It's quite the contrary. Let me show it to you that way, because right in one fail swoop, when you look at it one angle, I'm going to purposely not move it for a moment, just so you can see that when you look directly at that stone, I see the golden yellows that look like yellow diamonds. I see hot pinks, lighter pinks, golden, peachy oranges. I see bright purples, blues. It's all happening. Just from one angle, from one look, from one viewpoint. What if I go ahead and price it cheaply? And you know what else? I guarantee you, if I was honestly allowed to buy pieces before you saw them and before I presented them on the air, this would be so long gone and in my collection right here, right now. The fact is, I love this value. I love this stone. I just think you are too, and it's not going to be $69.59, $49.39, $29.99. That's already a bit of a miracle. Is that the coolest thing you've ever seen? I know, Wayne, you haven't been exposed to a lot of gems as of yet, but what do you think? How does Mother Nature do this? How cool is this? We even have ametrine later that's got golden and purples. This has more than even an ametrine, and it's zircon. Rare as can be, a total collector's piece. You are at full true rights. If you want to lend this out to a museum and you'd like to have your name on a plaque on the museum display, and you'd like to loan it out, just on loan, like you still get it back at the end of the day, if you wanted to loan it out to a museum, I think you'd be right to do so. But honestly, just wear it. Be greedy. Be selfish, be greedy. Wear it for your own pleasure and enjoyment, for your own smiles, because this is really a stone that, trust me, nobody's going to have, and it is mesmerizing how it's all those color shifts and changes without having to do anything fancy. You're not even having to change the light you're in. It's amazing. And it's also not going to be $29.99. I really want to move it. I know it's big league for early on. It doesn't matter. I'm blowing it out for $2,499. That's it. First caller, did you pick something up already? What did you take? Oh, good. And rose gold. Who got it? So, oh, good, wonderful. Well, our ruby and rose gold is gone. Don't forget about the, let me just flash the butterfly piece, because I know a lot of you were not getting the broadcast at that point. So let me flash that, because we did have a gorgeous golden sapphire butterfly piece. This one's $24.99 if you'd like it. Amazing stone. I just cannot get over what I'm seeing here. Every time you move it, and really just look down the middle at one point, you just see this amazing color. Let me try it on again, because that's honestly the better way to showcase all the different colors at one time that you're getting. It is really a stunner. So that's $24.99. I'm just going to recap this butterfly ring, because I know how usually I can't keep a butterfly ring in stock. This is how we started the show, with the baguettes, the round diamonds, and of course 4 beautifully matched golden sapphires, and that is $9.99. It was $4,303 actually, if you'd like to grab that one. And thank you for leaving the zircon. I'm going to thank you guys and just shower you with love for not buying that zircon, because that is mine. No, that's officially mine. So again, there's our sapphire ring. I just thought you might have missed the first couple of minutes. So that one is here at $9.99. It's a beautiful, beautiful array of stones there. And then if you like something with a little bit of, this feels very oceanic, because that's the dove's tail there, or the whale tail, that's actually doing this bypass. I love that designer ring. That's also new and fresh for us tonight. Also, gold quartz is here at an affordable value, so we'll have that. And who wants the evil eye design that we see often in pendants and necklaces, but we're going to bring it in a ring, which I feel much the same way I do about this one as I do about symbols of faith. A lot of times we see symbols of faith, whether they be a cross, whether they be a Star of David, we see them so often utilized in pendants and necklaces, which means the wearer doesn't get to see them as often, which I think kind of defeats some of the purpose of it. Anyways, when sometimes we as jewelry wearers and lovers want to see those meaningful pieces, those meaningful motifs for our very own as we wear it all day long. Well, this is what I love about this design. We're about to show you an evil eye, which yes, usually is on the neckline. This is in a ring, which I think is, of course, we know this motif is something that is designed, and really the thought process behind it is it wards off evil, it wards off negativity. I think we can all use some of that in today's day and age. And this is a design, I've never seen one done like this, where it's all the different colors of the rainbow, but in gorgeous natural stones. How about sapphires, no less? So that it's plenty durable for your everyday wear. So you're wearing it on your hand. It goes side to side across the finger, which you're probably already seeing. And this is the way that maybe it's that reminder to you that when the going gets tough or something kind of odd happens to you, and you look down and see that, no, I'm good, I'm protected, I'm warding off that negativity and bringing all the positivity and kind of protecting my space and my vibe. That's what this ring, I love it on the finger for that reason. So let me show it to you here. It's our evil eye in the multicolored design. Yes, starts with a traditional blue sapphire, as they usually do. They usually start with some kind of blue stone or enameling in the middle. We went all out. We gave it sapphire. It's 112-4297. And look at that, almost like a little bit of a tilted turn. Did you get the butterfly ring? Of course you're going to see it on. This one's 4297. Just going to get you the details first. It's a 107 multicolored sapphire weight, all rounds. The bigger one in the middle, bezel set in the center with diamonds around it. The rest of the sapphires, which are ombre through the colors of the rainbow, from blues to greens to yellows to goldens to pink, to really a hot pinky red, those are going to be set in black rhodium. So it's in yellow gold. Little touch of black rhodium along the outside. Here's what it looks like on. And I know we've already got a couple of callers thinking about it here. Look at the side-to-side detail, and that's the best part of all. I think when it's on the hand, you don't even see the band. It's like it's just floating right there with all that negative space in the middle. It's like it's floating right there, right hovering above your finger. It goes completely side to side. For reference, I wear a size 5.5. This is yellow gold only, but again, the black rhodium really allows those stones to pop. The diamond weight is 6 points. So you've got your carat 07 in the sapphires, all round brilliance. The ombre detailing is really a lot of workmanship to do, so we can never really discount that as something that's ordinary. It's really special, but it's also going to be a big value. And we've got this one. Actually, it's supposed to go out here. It's, boy, we're seeing this price a lot. A $29.99 deal that I'm looking like maybe the best I can do is only still $18.88. I'm going to help you out here. Let's help you own it. It's really spectacular. Again, we've never seen really an evil eye ring that I can recall here on the show. So it's been certainly something that's been a bit elusive. And I love the idea that for gifting also, maybe you know somebody who's also really into this theme and this motif. Great way to do it. Love all the colors. Sapphire, of course, the September birthstone mixed up with April's there. And we're going to make it $999 instead. So that's it. And we've got, sizing. Yes, that's possible, but it stays in the gold combination that it's in, which is the yellow with the black rhodium right there, just beneath the sapphire setting around the very, very edge. So that's $999. Isn't that a great look? Even prettier on the hand, which is what we're seeing really with everything, right? The butterfly ring, the ruby ring that's gone, the fabulous, we just saw it with that stunning zircon with all the colors, where even from a distance on the hand, they tend to look even better, don't they? And just the way that's done and the way it's designed with that open work through the middle. Now, let me know if you've got it, Wayne. I know we're verifying a couple of people on this one. You've got first dibs on it. We've got a couple of people that are also dialing in right now, waiting. Let's see if they've got it. It's a very special look. And again, only evil eye ring we have in the entire inventory. We have thousands of designs, but when we've seen the evil eye, it's been in necklaces. So this is a great way to get a little more bold statement, get the multiple colors, and we'll see who's got it. $999. Let me know, Tim or Wayne, if you would like that one. We're going to move on. Let's bring out that Congolese stone. That ultra blue. Yes. Sure, the butterfly ring as well. Here's that butterfly ring on the hand again for you. Again, a lot of you missed it being our first item. Tim, would you like this one? Would you like the evil eye or the butterfly? You want the butterfly. Uh-oh, butterfly just sold. Okay, here's the butterfly ring. It's gone. So congratulations on that one. There's the butterfly ring. Unfortunately, only one on that one as usual. So that one just sold to Tim's caller. He got that one. We had a couple people waiting on that. So $9.99 for the butterfly with the golden sapphires and diamonds. So that one is spoken for. We'll go back to our evil eye. We're going to give that 30 seconds and then be on our way. Don't forget the zircon is still here too. And I've got the most blues we've seen in a Congolese stone yet. Blues and greens together, of course, like this stone should be and should give, but it's the most blue we've seen, and just paraiba essence from top to bottom, side to side. So we'll show that next. Congolese tourmaline lovers, we got something special in 16 seconds from right now. And our evil eye is here, but not for long. There are some new verifications coming in, and there's also blue zircon lovers. I know it's been a minute since we've seen a blue zircon. One of my favorites is coming up. Bright as can be, neon color in that zircon, and a blowout price tag as well. So let's see. Jess, do you want the evil eye? All right, we're still verifying on the evil eye over here as well. So that's going to be it. Okay, let's keep moving. Thank you. And remember, we've got our Congolese coming up. So Tim, you're still on the butterfly. Let us know if anything falls through, because Wayne really wants that one too. And then we're going to keep on moving. Let me know on our evil eye. Here's the Congolese. Yep, that is the most, I think, the most beautifully blended blues and greens we've seen yet, in that softer color, that beautiful, still bright, so softer color, but still a bright neon stone. And let me zoom back just a touch for you. It is really, really a good look, isn't it? It's going to be 1124213. Here we go. This is a one of a kind, of course, very special, and it's a 3 carat 41 stone in the cushion cutting, but it almost feels a little bit like step facets within it. Beautiful. I mean, just the blues and the greens are blended together like what paraiba does. But we don't have a lot of 3.5 carat paraibas, so this is a way to get an alternative to that. A great looking style. Diamonds that are feeling like little florets, completely bordering and framing that stone. The diamond weight is 92 points, and it's in the white, but you can change that as well if you'd like to. So no problem there. But all we're looking to do right now is we need a caller to take it home when we've obviously had a huge run on these stones where we just literally cannot keep them in stock. Every time I bring you a new Congolese stone, it is moments until it is out. So this is where I cannot ask you to wait here. We got to get you in on this one very, very early, and keep in mind that it's got this very special discount, a $49.99 ring. Where, again, I love it in the white gold. We usually see our paraibas in the white gold as well, so I tend to stay pretty true with that on the Congolese, recommending the white gold here also. But look at the shine and the glow you're getting. Let's take a look from a distance and see what happens when it's on the hand, and see how that just becomes, again, more powerful there with those. That's why I'm saying there's almost a little bit of an influence of an emerald cut faceting throughout the inside of the stone, while it is indeed a cushion cut stone. It is better than $49.99. We only have the one. They've been flying. You want to make sure you're on those phone lines, especially if you do prioritize a little more blue lately. A lot of the newer stones have been giving far more green, which I know that it's fine. They're beautiful too, but it just doesn't give it as much likeness to the paraibas that we're used to seeing here from Mozambique and Nigeria. So what I would say is, if you're looking for a true, paraiba-esque stone, you're going here with one that gives more of the blues and the greens together, and that's exactly what's happening right now. And we're going to make it $1,999 only. First caller on a one only with a lot of diamond weight at almost 1 carat at 92 points. So we're loving that one. And then get ready. We got gold quartz affordable. I've got the coolest mismatched earrings. They're really just an asymmetrical design, which actually features some Congolese stones. Look at these earrings. You might want to consider this earring with that stone, because these stones in the drape of the earring here, which you'll see better when it's close up, those really match. So we've got an earring that's going to go together with this ring really, really nicely if you want to pair them up. But let's also talk blue zircon, because it's one of our bigger discounts and one of our in-demand stones. Now, also in the designer world, for those oceanic lovers, or this is almost like critter jewelry without being too crazy. It is really the either the whale's tail or the dove's tail. It really does kind of have a similar type of look. And you see the smaller and the larger that are overlapping. And what's so striking here is that satin finish of that metal. It's 1124301, brand new right now. And this is such a remarkable designer ring. Beautifully done. Really creates quite the look here on the hand, because it is a little wider in its presence overall. But wait till you see what we're doing with the price tag. It's amazing. What we've got here for you is one of our best of our newer designs. We're loving seeing those. This is still a little bit of what we've seen a couple times here, where we're seeing the burnished diamonds, where they're set into the gold, where you get the different sizes of the round brilliance, but then brought together all the way throughout. That's what you're getting here. Now, the diamond weight overall is 49 points. It's less about the carat weight and more about how it's achieved and how they're set, where you have all those individual round brilliants all hand selected, so that they still have to be matched for quality, matched in their white bright VS material, but all set throughout this great surface area you have in the gold, which you see here. So it's really, really well done. It's just a striking piece. Wait till you see this on the hand as well. And then of course, what's really showing it off, and I think the great contrast is not only the bigger, bigger and smaller diamonds. See how they start a little larger on the outside, and then as it gets towards the edge, they get a little more dense in the way they're set. The stones get a little bit smaller. It just looks fantastic. And that satin finishing is going to go to that halfway point. The rest is mirror finished on the inside and through the back. So 49 points, yellow gold only. It's all done in this 14 karat. Let me double check that and make sure it is. Yes, it is. And then what we're going to do is show it on the hand so you can really get the size perspective. But I feel like for those that really love the ocean or sea life or really like just something modern and fresh in jewelry, this is it. And that bypass is really well done. So you see the overlapping detail. Well, there's also going to be a hefty price tag because of all the workmanship that I'm going to get rid of. $4,299. Throwing it out right now. One caller takes it. We're going to save you a bundle. If you're thinking about it, you know what to do. I've only got one, and that's the problem. And we're going to blow it out right now for just $1,299. Go ahead, Tim. Did you have a question? Are you taking the Congolese or something else? All right, so we're verifying on this one right now. That's one way to wear it. Let me just turn it around here just in case you're inquiring about the other way to wear it, like this. So that's the way it was sitting on a wheel up close, just so you can see it. Either way, you can kind of play with it. Do you like the smaller fin or this smaller side on the bottom of the top? That's really up for you to choose as you play with it when you get it home. So $1,299, we just saved you $3,000 on the ring. Not a bad way to go if you like something a little bit designer and detailed and something we've never had the likes of before. So really excited to see it. And that's really what tonight is about, sprinkling in these brand new beauties here that are just one onlys, really unique and special and rare. And it just shows we've got something for everybody tonight. That's definitely the case. Here it is one more time. Up close, I'm just going to situate it the other way. It sits a little more evenly that way on the wheel, and so you can really see the details. So we'll give that 30 seconds, then we're on our way. Congolese tourmaline is here. Got a very affordable gold quartz coming up for you as well. So gold quartz, we haven't seen too many under that $4,000 mark of late. I got a ring. It's very affordable, and we're also going to see, speaking of affordable, a Savorite blowout. If you've ever wanted a huge Savorite garnet, I'm seriously questioning what exactly is going on with this price tag. Kunzite, seems like I got one a day. I've got a stunning emerald cut for you tonight. Also brand new, and it doesn't matter how brand new or hot off the press it is getting a discount. And wait till you see, look at this Kunzite. I mean, really? The emerald cutting, very special when it can maintain that level of saturation. So we'll see that too. And then let's get to these earrings, because I know that flashing them, no doubt there's a few of you that said, okay, whatever those are, I need to have them. So let's show you right now. And dovetails meaning peace. I know my favorite place in the whole wide world, at least for the places I've been to so far in this lifetime, is La Paz in Baja California, and La Paz meaning peace. That's their big motif when you enter the city. And you have the dove's tail. Okay, so and again, so they have the dove's tail usually, and it's very reminiscent of that. So congrats on that one. The designer piece is gone. Now I'm going to show this to you in a couple of ways. It's 11234441. It's actually an earring that are actually okay. This may not be for everybody. So stay with me on this. It's a mismatched earring in that we've reversed them. That's intentional. And that's really what we're seeing the designers do. So if you're not into it, that's okay. But if you're wanting something a little more current and updated and something that just doesn't look as basic as everything else out there, this is the way to get that. And I'm going to try to just set them at this angle so you can see that there's an Asher cut pinky peach. I just think this combination is everything. The colors are so beautiful together. And then let me show you what you're getting here. The mismatch where you've got the peachy up top on one earring, then your diamond pave cluster, then your Congolese blue-green. In an Asher as well. The earring on the other side is going to do the opposite. You're going to have your blue-green Congolese at the top. You're going to get that peachy pink at the bottom. It's 18 karat rose gold. They're a drop earring but subtle. They're $545 in total tourmalines. That's the peach, that's the blue-green, that's everything you're seeing. Each stone really combines two colors together. The peach have a pinky peach variety. The greens have really a blue-green together. And if you have any of our Congolese, and bear with us, we're backed up on the lines. If you have any of our Congolese tourmalines, this earring will go with. Just keep in mind, they're set in rose gold. They have to stay that way. 5 points in diamonds as well. You're getting a subtle drop. It is subtle though. This is not a big, lengthy chandelier earring. It's really wearable every single day. I believe with that drop, and there's a little backing that's got that silicone encasing around it, just to make it a little bit easier to hold on to and to fasten them. So this is what they're gonna look like from a distance. Let me just go ahead, and they're gonna show up better in the ear here. But I'm just gonna give you a general idea of the length here. They're an inch in length top to bottom, and then I'll pop one on for you so you can see what they look like. But those Asher cuts, being tourmalines that are so clean, the Asher cuts are showing that off in such a grand way. They're really bright. They're super, super bold, because when they move, you're gonna see those incredible flashes you get. And I'll tell you, those earring backings are everything. I mean, I could really fumble with those if it was just a standard butterfly backing, and instead, that little, you still got the 18 karat gold around it, but you see that when you've got that little bit of that silicone, that makes it a lot easier to hold on to. They're just easier to put on, and that's what they look like in the drop. Of course, the other one's gonna be reversed with the pink peach into the green. So keep that in mind. Let's go back to our wheel. I just want you to see them from a distance. Yes. I can. I think I can. Yes. Who's this for? Okay, so let's take a look, Marcy. Here's what it looks like on the index finger, and it's a size 7, so I should be able to get that on my index finger for you, at least close. Here it is. That's what that beautiful, look at that. I don't know, does she see more of the whale's tail or the dove's tail there? Either way, it's a really special design, and that's what it looks like. I do love it for that finger, because also it's not sitting up too high either. So it's not gonna be inconvenient or catching on things at all. It's a really beautiful close to the hand style. So that one's already gone, and that's what it looks like on the index finger. And here we go back to our earrings, which I'll pop that other one off my ear and we'll show them together. And they're gonna be only, well, isn't this a value? That $39.99 price tag has gone away. We're making it a lot better tonight. We only have the one pair, obviously. Goodness, I mean, just the fact that they were able to put those stones together in that kind of matching perspective is really, really impressive. And I want you to see each of them so you can really see the remarkable quality of those stones. I'm gonna blow these out right now. I mean, super fresh. I mean, they don't feel like crazy, because it's just a mix of the way that they're oriented in the stones. But it's just, it reads designer, it reads one of a kind. You know, those aren't from, you know, the cookie cutter jewelry store. And I'm blowing them out for $999 for the pair. They just got to stay in the rose gold, that's it. So that's all that you got to do, is just dial in as quickly as you can. I'm even going to come in a little bit closer on this one so you can really see. It's perfectly clean. All stones there, all 4 tourmalines are crazy clean, which you know how rare that is to get in a type 3 tourmaline stone, and they are. So think about it, and how beautifully it goes with the Congolese ring we just had as well. I would keep that in mind. If you want to grab that tourmaline ring, they would be beautiful together, and you could even get that tourmaline ring in the rose gold if you wanted to match the earrings. So let's get to our gold quartz next. We're waiting to see who's got this one pair of earrings. That is it. Just so much fun. And trust me, there is something different. I think you're going to want all your earrings mismatched from here on out. There's just something bolder about it, something that, again, instantly recognizable as special, as designer, as detailed, as lovely, and something no one else is going to have. That's the beauty of it right there. And how did we just make a $4,000 pair of earrings under $1,000? Do you want those, Tim? You got them. Congratulations, those are gone. And then let's take a look at this gold quartz, because I've been vowing to you that I would show you an affordable gold quartz, and 112-4374 is here. This is our really cool square cut gold quartz here, and we're already 37 minutes into the show. My goodness, time flies when you're having brand new jewelry debut at cheap prices, right? This is our 210 square cut in the gold quartz. It's natural 24 karat precious metal that is gold, running through your quartz gem, set in this beautiful, little bit wider. Now I do want to show there's a little bit of interesting, do you see the pinks and the purples there that's happening within the quartz? So there's some other elements that are happening in this stone. Again, just making yours very specific and very unique to you and you alone. And then you've got the 210 in the quartz, 16 points in the diamonds that are scattered throughout. That's 3 on each side, set burnished into the band. And we're going to blow it out right now. 16 points is your diamond weight. And we can, looks like we're going to leave this one in the yellow gold for you. Really excited to see who's going to get it. Then we have a huge markdown on an aqua pendant in platinum with chain coming up next. But this one's got to go first. That one's going to be only $999 as well. So we're on a little under $1,000 rampage here. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And all these one-of-a-kinds, they certainly have got to go. That's what has everything to do with these markdowns that we're bringing you. And if you are a yellow gold lover, Oh my goodness, you've got to have a gold quartz. You just do. This is your gold that is 24 karat pure, that is found within this precious gem of quartz material, and they all have a distinctive pattern. They all have a unique pattern to them. This one very concentrated on one side versus the other, and then it almost flares out. So you see how, again, no two are going to be alike. There's that really, I've never seen this happen. We saw one that almost an orange base, but I've never seen the pinks and purples through the quartz like that. So again, the other side doesn't have it, but that one side does. So I really like those little, it's not something that's going to be really noticeable when you're wearing it, certainly from afar, but nice to know that those little inherent characteristics are there, making your stone so special. So that's our one only there at $9.99, and that's our most affordable gold quartz we have. Now I'm going to get into another markdown here. This one has only been on one time. It's for my aquamarine lovers out there, and it's set in platinum. We are even going to throw in a platinum chain for free. And that is not something you see every day. And oh, the beauty of this piece. Item number is 1123513. Platinum throughout. I'm going to zoom on back. This also feels very decadent designer. Not just because of the quality of that aqua being a 215 that is saturated like that is, but with these multiple rows of gold that are underneath, where you've got a one side completely pave, one side all finished, and then you've got the bigger diamond set within. 50 points is your diamond weight. Stunning platinum. I'm throwing in the chain. That's why it's up there, just to remind you that that chain's coming included, which is also 18 inches. But let's see if it's adjustable. It doesn't look like this one is, but it's going to be a box link chain, which means it's smooth and silky. This one, actually it is. It's got just, instead of being the bead that you slide though, it's adjustable, and that it's got 2 O-rings. So it'll be, it looks like 17 and 18 inches or so. That might be a little more than an inch apart. So about maybe, let's call it 17 and 18 inches there. So 2 different adjustable lengths. The sizable piece, well, the pendant itself is going to be 1 1/8 inches. Let me prove that to you with the ruler here so you can take a good look at it. And there it is. Yep, it is 1 1/8 inches. I'm going to show it to you on the neckline. That gives you a better perspective in real life, I think. And that is what it looks like from a distance away when it's sitting on the neckline. Keep in mind, this is all platinum. So this is not just white gold. It's another step up in its rare and also typically more expensive to get platinum than gold, but not here tonight. Let's go back up close. Beautiful, bright Sierra Santa Maria. You can't beat that. You know that's the best in the world. And we had this one, actually, it was fairly recently when it debuted, and it was actually only $44.99. That's not bad at all. We're taking it a lot lower for you tonight, though. That's the deal. Everything is finding its home. Every last piece. And we've already seen that happening. We're going to make this better, and you're not even paying $14.99. We just saved you $3,000, and I'm not stopping there. So we're making it even more interesting here, and it's going to be only $13.99. Again, we're throwing in the platinum chain as well, which you can take off this piece, wear with other pieces as well if you'd like to. So you've got a workhorse of a chain in the most sought-after precious metal, and you're going to use that with everything. Don't forget, it doesn't need to be a platinum pendant. You could use it with your white gold and your sterling silver as well, because the color of the platinum is not going to be that much different in the look. So $13.99 gets you everything. It's really giving you 2 great pieces of jewelry in one. And that is it, my friends. So $13.99 on that one if you'd like it, and a over 1 inch platinum, diamond, and aqua pendant. We didn't mess around. We went straight to the top on that aqua, our Sierra Santa Marias we love. All right, so blue zircon time. You guys ready for the bright blue zircon? I already flashed it. Bright as can be, super neon. It's Cambodian material that's mined out. Let's show it to you next. So come on in on that one. We're still verifying at $13.99 to see who's got it. Shouldn't be long for this world. That's a really, really good stone. Hey, Tim, I got to ask you, do you remember who got those earrings just now? Christy got them. Oh, she's going to love them. She's going to love them. I wonder if it's Christy in California. Oh, good. Oh, wonderful. That's great. Shopping. I like that. Shopping in the family. Keeping it all in the family. I love that. So let's keep on moving. We're going to show you the blue zircon next. That aqua is here. And then here it is. The biggest, brightest, most beautiful. Do you want the aqua? All right. You got it. Congratulations. Thank you. Aqua is gone. Let's take a look at this stunning blue zircon. There is a neon quality about blue zircons. Not all zircons are neon, but the blues out of Cambodia really are. It's 1123812. And this is simply just wild. These are extinct stones. The mine, completely done. Has been for some time. This is our 868 in this cushion cut. Think of it like an oval with a slight corner to it. And then you also have, those are diamonds running singularly. It's one row. That's big, bold diamonds running all the way side to side underneath the zircon. So you get that bridge setting style. 32 points there. Don't forget, we do have the gold quartz. We've only got, I think by my count, 4 pieces left from the entire show, which would be the the Congolese stone, the gold quartz we just had, the Brazilian paraiba pendant for under 1,000, and also my zircon, my multicolored zircon that is also here for you. So keep that in mind. But here we go with a very, very special reduction in price. That's why we're bringing it out. It's the reduced price that makes this so wild, and it's the brightest of blues. 32 points. Let me show you from the side so you can see those bigger diamonds and how they're going to run throughout the middle. But then you see how the color just glows right on top of those diamonds. This is a brand new markdown tonight. We're talking about a significant markdown that went from $49.99. So where it started versus where it's going. And that makes all the difference. And you know these stones being as extinct and rare as they are, because obviously if a stone is extinct and gone, it's rare. Obviously if a stone is specialty like this one is, it's rare. Obviously it's also giving somewhat of a color much like we would normally see from only the very best paraibas in the world. You know, the ones that are described as that cleaning product we use on our glass windows at home and our glass doors, on our glass countertops. That's kind of a very specific bright blue color that's very recognizable. That's the color of this zircon. Paraibas really are at their ideal when they get to that color. Well, really very few paraibas give that type of neon. This stone does. And yet it's extinct, so it's tough to find. But this one's going to be marked down in a tremendous way. You don't have to pay $49. You're not paying $39. You see how things are going very, very quickly tonight. We want you to keep that in mind so that you're dialing in early and ready to go, because it's also not going to be $39, $29, or $19.99. And it's a nearly 9-carat stone, keep in mind. That's very impressive. And here's what it looks like on. And it's a great stackable. If you want to stack some Wonder Rings or some other diamond bands around it, you certainly may. But there is no keeping that stone down. The color is breathtaking. And it's still not even $19.99. Blowout time is here. We're reducing absolutely everything. This one's only $1,888. And you see double refraction at work, overtime there. It is the cutting paired up with great clarity on the stone, and then that bright, beautiful, it's electric blue color. Doesn't look like any other blue, really. It's not a sapphire blue. It's not an aqua blue. It's very different. It's truly bright neon electric blue coloring, and that's $1,888. Boy, that's a big stone right there. So that's a one only. Let's see who's got it. And then we're going to move along. We got a lot to show you. So we're rocking through these one-of-a-kinds, which I have all night long. Yes, go ahead. Okay, so the zircon's gone, and then what would you like, Wayne? Do you need to see something again? I got this. Oh, look at this trillion. We're going to go to tourmaline here, but in the pink. Oh, it's really a rubellite. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at this huge wraparound swirling ring. Yes, Wayne, what do you have a question or need to see something again? Oh, no. Oh, that's happened over. Okay. So we've got a backup color on the zircon. We can see, Wayne, what we could do is we could check in the back and see if there's anything similar for you. Let's do that. We'll check and see, Wayne. If you want to keep him on the line, we can let him know if we have anything similar for you. So this is, guys, people are missing out tonight. Not only are one-of-a-kinds going, but we have a lot of people on a wait list at this point, and so that has everything to do with these values. This is 112-1442, and it's another one only. What can I say? Massive amount of platinum and 18K. Where you see white metal, that's platinum. Where you see yellow, that's 18-karat gold. It's a 208 trillion rubellite, tourmaline, hot pink, 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 pink with reds, that's rubellite. Then this is mirror finished. So where you have the diamond halo, it looks like it may be missing a diamond, so I'm just going to scrap that one, and we're going to have to move on and replace that because it's not our own design. So, you know, sometimes it takes seeing it up close to recognize that. Now, for all of you that missed out on the dove's tails design we had earlier, this one's kind of similar, but in rose. This one feels a little more leafy though. It's rose and black rhodium, and those are different colors of natural diamonds here that are really going to be multicolors, mostly champagnes and white diamonds here. It's item number 112-4305, brand new right now. Brand new, pave completely, but look how many rows and rows. And this is a bit of a bypass. It doesn't need to actually overlap to be a bypass. Bypass is where it's going to meet in the middle, and usually they're asymmetric. We have that going on here with 73 points in diamonds. In your 14 karat rose, it'll stay that way. And then just that one outer edge is gonna be done with black rhodium at the base of the pave. And this one, oh, it's gonna go. So those are multicolored diamonds, but they're all natural. It's mostly white diamonds with the champagnes where the black rhodium is. So that's how it breaks down. And we only have this one designer ring. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna blow it out like we're doing everything else tonight. And yes, you're getting 73 points among that gold, which there's quite a bit of gold here in that rose. Also, just to alert you, we have an emerald cut Tanzanite pendant coming up next. I know how much the pendants have been going very quickly because it's last call on blue wings in general, and pendants we have not seen nearly enough of, and that's coming up. So just to give you a little head start on those phone lines, but if you'd like this designer band, which has full finished under gallery to it, I'm gonna try it on so you can see the detail and how large it is on the hand. Of course, 2 ways to wear it, just flip it how you like, but this one's gonna go, and very quickly, because it's under $4,000 like everything. I'm really bringing these prices down tonight for you. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Stay with us. We got new throughout the night. I'm gonna put on the other way for you just so you can see it from that direction and you can really see it feels very modern, very geometric. I'm getting a really cool, kind of cool girl vibe about this ring. Very designer, no doubt, but it's only $1,599. And if you need a little rose gold with diamonds in your collection, and it's true, when you start putting white diamonds, if they're truly white diamonds and you put them in the rose gold, especially in pave, they start to look like they have a pinky hue to them, don't they? And that definitely is the case here. So that's $1,599, a $4,000 ring we have just brought down for you to a much better value. I think we need to see the Savorite and the Tanzanite before this hour goes. And the Tanzanite pendant is something that so many of you have been asking about, inquiring about, hoping for. I have a 13 karat emerald cut coming up. 13. Oh, and wait a minute. Before we do anything else, one of my better buys of the entire show is the opal that I have coming up. I can't say it. Look at this stone. It's the value. I have seen so many opals that are a fraction of this size. Let's show it. This opal, first of all, set in platinum. I have to give you full warning when we have so many people missing out tonight. Here's the deal. There's no way this sticks around. That's just my hand zooming back. Look at the light that I'm blocking here. Watch. That's washing it out a bit. All I'm doing now is blocking one of those lights, and still, it will still look more vibrant and more colorful when you see it in person. But see, full light, opals, I always tell you this, they look better in a little lesser light. They don't need this crazy lighting of a TV studio. Look what happens just by me blocking. I'm only blocking one of the lights here. Look at how beautiful. Let me block the other one for you and see what happens. So there's another angle. Look how stunning this is. This opal is one of our truly, there's no other way to describe this besides this is just one big old mistake. I've had rings like this that are some of our most expensive ever. When they get into bigger opal material like this is, this opal, and it's 1124330, I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm so darn excited about this value. If you've ever wanted a big bright opal and you don't want to settle, this is it. If you've ever wanted a major color, you want Australian, you want lightning ridge. Oh, this is Australian. It's Australian opal here. It is absolutely gorgeous. They're just calling it Australian opal. I don't have a mind, but I'll tell you right now, the colors on this one, Australian opal platinum, 3 karat 78. It's gonna look more like an 8 or 9, 10 karat maybe even on this one because it's, you know, water-based stone. So this is 1124330. Even the diamond weight, which you see are mostly baguettes, there are baguettes and rounds, they're together, but the diamond weight is massive. It's a karat 66. So you have a major stone, a major diamond weight set in the premium precious metal possible. All of that's happening, and there's only one. And I have had, you know, when we've seen rings like this, there are still several in the inventory that look like this, only they're smaller and they don't have nearly as much color. And there's some of our most expensive rings in inventory, $14,000, $15,000, $22,000, just to name a few of them. That's exactly where this stone should be. Australian opal, it's a 378, so it's very large already, but certainly being an opal is gonna look a lot larger than that. We know how that works because it's a water-based, less dense stone. Let's watch what happens here. There's only one thing I can say, and that is I'm just gonna blurt out a price tag and it's gonna be a fight on the phone lines. And if you wanna give yourself the head start, you dial in now, because that way you can have first right of refusal, but more importantly, no one's refusing it, you're taking it. Let me just block another light. Do you see what's happening? And then let me do this. I'm gonna take a tweezers and move it a little bit more while blocking the light. So you can see every angle, every aspect, some of truly our best. Look at the colors. Red, it's there. Yellow, you got it. It's like every color is equal too. It's not like one color's dominating over another. You have everything, blues, greens, purples, yellows, reds, oranges. It's all there, and a carat 66 in diamonds, rounds and baguettes, and great, great finishing. Oh, look at that, double-sided, so you can see inside that stone. It's got the same beautiful colors inside as it does outside. Let me try it on my hand. Do we have anybody thinking about it? Why is this not $25,000? I really don't get this. And it should be. And I'm going to once again block another light here. Why not? Just to show you more what to expect when you open that box at home. And set in platinum stays as is. We will size it for you right now. It's a perfect size 6. It can be sized up or down as needed, but that is a fantastic piece. $25,000 it won't be. Actually, this is not bad. We've got a $99.99 price tag. I'm going to take it lower. Tim, I don't know who you have there, but I'm going to promise you this. That's our only caller so far. It's never going to last. And that's because I could sell this thing at $99.99 right now, because that is a value, and you know it, and I know it. And a platinum setting that's that size, and do you see now that the 378 is facing up a lot larger? We usually say double. That looks bigger than an 8 carat, doesn't it? A lot bigger. And it's not $99.99. Get ready. Here goes nothing, and I mean like nothing on the price tag. This should never be this price, ever, ever, ever. We have one stone, one ring, and I am truly blowing this out. You're going to be regretting you didn't call in, but I'm going to just, we'll teach a little lesson that's going to be valuable for the rest of the show. It's too important to sit back and wait. It's not even $49.99. So we've gone really super duper low. We've gone to a place that no opal this size has ever been, not certainly with this color. And then we're going to take it even lower. Do not pay $49. Do not pay $39.99. I tell you all the time, it's not about, hey, let's just stop when it's a value. It's about getting you the best value and savings possible. Every single ring out, every single one. And you know what? Who's got it? Enjoy it. It's gone. And congratulations. And you know what I'm going to do, Tim? Take an extra $500 off that price for her. She's already said sold. I'm going to make it $34.99. Let's do that instead. $34.99. Bye-bye. Gone. Congratulations. The opal of a lifetime just went out the door. And then we've got Tanzanite. This is our 13 karat. It's actually an enhancer. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even set this thing down, and look at the reds coming through. A 13 karat 35. Indeed it is. Whoa. Emerald cut. Designer style here, and the ultimate high level pendant. It's not a small stone. It's going to sit at an odd angle here, so just wait so I can, make sure that we move it around a bit. But it's item number 11124283. Only a couple of rings left from this hour. But this is not a time to wait on those phones. You see why. Everything going, and it has everything to do with these values. This one's $13.35. It is all in 18 karat gold. We even added an enhancer bail so you can flip open the bail. And you can use it on other things. Look at this plaque. Oh, I like it. Designer insignia right there on a finished under gallery. Great basket work. And then this is, let me just show you if you're not familiar, this is going to be like almost like a figure 8 on a bracelet, but it flips up. It allows you to open up that back of the bail. So you don't have to just rely on putting a chain through it. You can actually get it opened up so you can put it on larger beaded style, either pearl chains, pearl strands, bigger chunkier beaded necklaces, and what have you. That is where we lent out some of our blue wing block Ds to this very well-known designer, and they worked with a few of them to give you these great high style. Now we just put the one single diamond right up top in a little almost bow design, and then you've got a few more diamonds in the bail. That diamond weight is 5 points, and the chain that comes with it is a beautiful link chain that's going to be 18 inches in length, also in 18 karat gold. So I'm going to show it to you here from a distance, because that's really important on a bigger style like this. Let me just make sure you get a sense of the size here, and then certainly more importantly on the neckline, because this is really, from up close you can't tell. Is it a 4? Is it a 5? You see the carat weight, but it's remarkable to see it from a distance away. Here's the length that you're getting. which is going to be a top to bottom length. Let's see, that's going to be a little over an inch if you include the bail. I mean, the stone itself is practically 3/4 of an inch. And then you've got the entire length that's about 1.125 inches there. Let's take it on over to the neckline. I do want to show you it's got a spring ring closure. 18 inches is the length of the chain. No adjustability here, but obviously you could take it off because it's an enhancer. You can use it with bolder chains, bigger chains, whatever you want, including your bigger type necklaces as well. So you've got plenty of options here, but that is your Blue Wing Block D, and we're going to take it way low so that, again, that's been certainly the most sought after right now in our collection has really been the pendants in Blue Wing Block D, because a lot of you start with rings. That's what we've historically had the most of, and now you're probably ready for something to match. And of course, you don't want to go somewhere else, because if you were to go somewhere else, you might get a great Tanzanite, you might have to spend a lot, but you're never going to get a match unless it's through us. We are the only purveyor of Blue Wing Block D. So that's where it becomes critical to get a match there, and that's what that stone allows. Now we also have, oh good, I'm so glad. I was wondering, Pamela, if it was you, and I'm so glad you got it because I know you've been searching for an opal for some time, so you will love it. It's a beauty. And thank you so much for shopping tonight with me. I'll tell you what, if you like this one, let's go ahead and blow it out. It's $14,999 Museum Reserve, it sure is. And the reds are astounding on this stone. Of course, any emerald cut's going to give you a divine amount of flash to it. That's certainly what you see right here. And we're going to make sure it's easy right now. You're not paying $15,000. I got a better deal. I mean, I'm even taking sold pieces and we're still marking them down after they're sold. I just did that. So we're going to continue that trend and blow this out for under $10,000. You don't have to pay 10, you're not paying 9, you're not even going to pay $8,000 for this one. 13 karat 35, a masterpiece. Kept the diamond weight simple, gave you that extra enhancer style bail, which is really nice, so it gives you more versatility in how you wear it, but it's going to be better than $8 or $7 or $6,000. And here we are, really close to the top of the hour. Let's get this one gone. Blowout time, $5,999, which, by the way, is something like $450 a carat. You don't buy Block C regular old material for that price anywhere. So that is our outstanding value on a very large Blue Wing Block D here tonight. Now, with that, top of the hour has arrived. We got an incredible show. We've shown you just about almost all of our designer pieces, but I do actually want to tell you that we have a very, very special, really appropriate pair of Rhodochrosite earrings. Now, we know Rhodochrosite, I know we rarely see it, but I had one last night. It's a softer stone, so it tends to be a little bit more vulnerable than some if it's in a ring. Well, the earring is the perfect way to wear them. But why you don't see them is it requires a matched set of Rhodochrosite. Do we dare start the hour with Rhodochrosite earrings? I say now that I've talked about them, I have to. I have to show them to you. But let me know who's got this Tanzanite, because that is an outstanding, we've got that, seriously, what is that exactly? Is it $450 a carat? Something like that. With, if we do the free gold, the free diamonds, the free enhancer bail, the free chain, well, of course, that's happening as well. It's actually $449 a carat for that stone. We have not seen Blue Wing Block Ds priced that way in some time, and yet this from a designer styling here with that designer insignia in the back. They designed the piece. We supplied the stone. They put the piece together. You've got the enhancer bail, free diamonds, free 18 karat gold chain as well, and look at the reds. Say no more, look no further. The reds are all there, so it's amazing. For $449 a carat, can't beat that. So I'm going to go ahead, and before we actually welcome you to the show for the second hour in, we're going to show you the Rhodochrosite earrings, because now that I've mentioned them, that's got to sound like a collector's dream, and they're not small stones either. They're huge. I cannot believe I am in the presence of Sweet Home Mine Rhodochrosite gems. Are you kidding me? There's really going to be a stone that's matched exactly to that one? Yes, there is. Right here. Take a look at one of the most rare and exotic stones, but it's a softer stone. So that does not matter when it's an earring. That's exactly how you want to wear your softer stones, either in an earring or a pendant. And we've opted for the earrings because look at that match. 112-4275 is right here. And it's so enormously unique, rare, and pretty. Pinky reds are what you're getting here. You're getting 18 karat gold. You're getting a carat 75, and I know one is a fingerprint. I just saw it, so we'll show that to you here cleaned up. and ready to go. But look at how beautiful that color is. Thank you. Here's what we're going to do on the cushion cuts, and they are dazzling. So they're also bright. This can be a very included stone in addition to its rarity. It's usually more hazy and cloudy and included, not here. They're bright, and then they're going to sit upright. Chances are you're going to wear those completely north to south. The diamond weight is 61 points that you're getting, and that is solid 18 karat white gold, centered post, butterfly backing, also done by a major designer. What a way to start an hour. When we've had an incredible hour so far, we've had so many great designer pieces. Welcome on in to our big Thursday night. We are live, as always, TVON, Lauren Blair. Glad you're with us on this Thursday. 2 hours left only, but still with this incredible brand new jewelry for you throughout the evening, including, I cannot believe it, I honestly don't think I've ever had Rhodochrosite earrings before in all these years of doing this. Rhodochrosite, because it's one of the more difficult stones to just find one single stone. I had a beautiful round last night in a ring. It's still here if you want to see it. It wasn't nearly this size. These are almost a carat a piece. Getting carat 75 here. I mean, really good sized stones here. Matched to perfection. Cushion cuts, bright, colorful, pinky reds. They come from a mine in Colorado. So really, again, one of our homegrown best here as far as the US of A is concerned. Not a lot of the best stones come from the US. You usually have to go all across to different ends and corners of the globe and ends of the earth to get really high quality stones. But the Rhodochrosites come from right here in Colorado. So 61 points in the diamonds. Let's go ahead and blow them out because, yeah, they should be a priceless earring. There should be really no price tag possible to attach to something like this because it's scarce. They're nowhere else. How do you find them? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to get them? How do you even collect the stones that match up to make them yourself? I mean, that's the kind of rarity we're talking about here. And that's why they're going to go so quickly, especially when you consider I'm not asking $18,999. So we did put a price on them, and it's a great one. But you're also not paying anywhere near $18,999. Then we've got a Savorite deal. I'm going to continue. We got a lot of one-onlys throughout the show. And we do have some gorgeous designer paperclip link drop earrings coming up in gold, made in Italy. Love those. Stay with me for it. We got everything tonight. But this is the one earring. Do you think, Tim, are you thinking about these already? Can I just do a really quick blowout? I've been doing this all night, and we're going to keep it going. You're not spending $89.99. There's your $10,000 saved. We'll take them lower than that. We're not doing them for 80. You know what? They stay in white gold. I wouldn't want them any other way. I'm going to pop one up to the ear and measure one really quickly because I have a feeling they're going to go. And then if you need to see the ring that we had last night, do believe it's still here. So let me know if you'd like me to bring that on out. I'll be happy to do so. Here's what they, oh my goodness, here's what they look like. Top to bottom, one of the rarest stones you can get. Half an inch, actually a little bit more than a half an inch, and I'll pop one on the ear for you. There's your center post. There's a beautiful designer insignia through the back as well. Same designer that did our last Tanzanite pendant. And then we've got this one going out. You know what? Here's what they look like from a distance away, just to show you a little size perspective there and how you see those really pretty corner details that you have. Those bigger diamonds that are in the corners there, north, east, south, and west. So pretty. So, so pretty. And we're blowing them out right now. And this is the way, trust me, the absolute best way to wear Rhodochrosite, earring or pendant. Let's go ahead and get the earrings out of here, and let's take them lower than 8 or 7 or 6 or 5. I told you everything's got to go, and they will. Let's take a look back up close. Not even $49.99. You can say sold whenever you want. I will still get you the best value possible on earth. They're right here, right now, and I'll take another $1,000 extra off the price. We'll make them $39.99. One caller gets them, and they're in solid 18 karat gold, no less, and congrats, they're gone. So enjoy. Let me get to our really dynamic Savorite that I have for you. This is one of our better values in Savorite I've ever seen. Take a look at this. Savorite, and then the addition of pink diamonds, and then that gorgeous, gorgeous white diamond weight around that. Item number here is 11200473, a carat 63 in your, that's a big Savorite. That's got to be said. Huge Savorite to start with. And by the way, Tim, if they need to see the ring from last night as a match, let me know. We can just volunteer that we can bring that out for you, or see if there's anything else in a match set. But look how beautiful this 163 is, with also 9 points in pink diamonds, 63 points in the white diamonds as well, and you've got a one only as is. So yes. The ring, do I remember the price? I feel like it was $29.99, am I right? I feel like it was. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. We can just bring it out. We'll do that. Let's just bring it out and show them. Sure, it was a beautiful round. It was very, very pretty and a beautiful match in that pink and white. So we'll bring it out for you. But here we go with the 163 Savorite. Stays as is. And again, it's a one only. So that's the only drawback to this show, is that everything is beautiful and everything is going really, really, really important in the value, but they are all one of a kinds pretty much, with the exception of some gold earrings that are coming up shortly. But this one's got to go, and look how bright and clean that Savorite green is. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Stays as is, meaning just a little bit of rose gold just to set those pink diamonds. The rest is in the white. It looks incredible because it is incredible. And the best part is, it's not even $4,999 anymore. It's what happens when you get into a really big Savorite. They get to be $49.99. That's where it's supposed to be. I'm taking it lower. The Rhodochrosite ring is coming out to play. Thank you, thank you. Here's what we're going to do. Was I right on the price? Yes, I was. All right, so it is $29.99. Tim will show it next, but this one's got to go first, and it's not even $19.99 for our big Savorite. A rare garnet, a green garnet from Kenya, and a huge opportunity at, no, it's not $19.99, and it's not $18 or $17.99 either. It's only $17.77. So this is like the all-star lineup of the best values we've seen collectively, all in one show. That's really what's happening here tonight. So $17.77, and then Tim, can I show this to him? I brought it out here for you. It's 112-4279. Take a look at this Rhodochrosite in the round. So it really has a lot of the same clarity that we saw in the cushion cuts. So even though the cuts are not the same, it's still got a lot of that glow. And if anybody wants a 59 pointer, we got it in the round with the pink and the white diamonds. And that one's $18K, and that one is $29.99. Just a little recap from yesterday evening. So a great option in Rhodochrosites in the ring. You just have to be a little bit more mindful about when you're wearing it, just to protect it and give it, you know, one of those things. It's jewelry, so I think most of us don't really, there are pieces that we wear every day, like diamonds usually, where we can, you know, obviously put them through the paces. But I think for the most part, when you're wearing a collectible piece, you're probably being somewhat careful with any jewelry. I don't care if it is a durable stone. You don't want to willingly give it any hard knocks or hard hits or anything. So just make sure that on this one, you're just particularly a little bit more careful when it's in a ring. But $29.99, so wanted to bring that out. And then let's talk Blue Star Sapphire. Now, here's another one of those just mistake deals. Remember the opal we had that was just downright weird? The price tag was too low. I'm doing it again. This time on a gorgeous, oh my goodness, could this be any more perfect on the blue color you're getting here? It's a Blue Star, 1124315. It's also very large. It's a nearly, you know what, somebody missed out on one the other day. I remember I had a 2 carat and I had a 10 carat, and everyone wanted the 10 carat. So there were a few of you that missed out on the Big Star Sapphire I had the other day. Well, here we go. This one's a $496 in the oval, and it's really lovely because it's also got a solid platinum mounting. Here we go again with the platinum. Have to remind you, this one's going to go now. If you weren't with us in the first hour, if you just tuned in here in the last 10 minutes, I know a lot of you probably did, especially maybe some of my sports fans out there, might have just tuned in recently. Here's the thing. This is platinum. This is a 4 carat 96. Everything's been going. There is everything to do with the values and the markdowns we're delivering is why everything is going so rapidly here tonight. You do not want to wait. You don't even want to wait to call in, because if you wait to see the price, it's going to be too late. It really is. This is our 496. This is another one of those crazy values where it's likely going to be gone before the lowest price gets up there, just because that's how good it is. And you guys know and understand thoroughly values. You're the savviest shoppers in the world when it comes to jewelry. Nobody is as educated or as fine-tuned on value as our shoppers are. So this is where, again, you want to dial in on the early side. Make sure you're ready to go. But it's a $496, but also all this twirling wraparound design of tapered baguettes. That totals 79 points in diamond weight. And you're getting this beautiful, I mean, it's a true blue color. It's not that grayish blue. It doesn't have any of that dusty blue quality. It's a bright blue. And look at that. So you see really beautiful. Now, obviously, I'm going to go ahead and block one of these lights so you can see what it's going to look like in person. 1 star, and that's how it's going to look. So when that arrives at home and you open the box, that's what you can expect to see. 1 star. If you have 2 lights on, and you can do this all day at home. You see it's a little more muddled, but you have 2 there. Watch with 1 light. So 1 light source, 2 light sources. 1 light source, that's typically what it's going to look like. So here's how we do it. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. $496 Blue Star Sapphire. You get the premium platinum mounting, which stays as is. and you're getting a choice here, and I'm going to try it on. You do have a choice of size. Right now it's a 5 3/4 or so, so let me pop that on for you. Take a look at that, and there is your star. Just amazing. When you can start to see it from even a distance away like this, that's impressive. All tapered baguettes. Expensive mounting to do. Not expensive mounting for you. That's the difference maker. Nobody's on the line? Probably expecting it to be about $79.99. That's where star sapphires this size usually are. It's not going to be here tonight. No way does it stick around. There's no possible way. We've got one, and that's the problem. I wish, this is where I so wish we had 10 of something or 5 of something, or even I'd take 2. But we have one piece and one piece only. It's not 79, half of that's 4,000. We're not stopping there. It's not 3,000, it's not 2,000. And this is where it's getting a little odd, right? You don't expect to see any blue sapphire. Let's just pretend there's no star there. Who's getting a 5-carat sapphire in a blue color for under $2,000? Well, this one's got that additional asterism, which only makes it more rare. It's not $19.99. Well, that would probably do it. But we're about ready to embark on a little excursion we like to call, let's go to Bargain Town. Let's go to Valueville. Let's go wherever you want to go, where you like to shop for jewelry and save a bundle. This is it. It's not 19, it's not 18, it's not even $17.99. I can do better than $17.77. But you got to dial in if you'd like to have it. Because why? There's one. There's one, and that's a ridiculously low price. We all know that. We all can see that. We all understand that about this stone. Take a look. It's better than even $17.77. Let's say goodbye to it. It's only going to be $1,699 first caller. That's it. $16.99 for our 5-carater. All natural, phenomenal gem. It's right there, and that's got to go. So we'll give it 30 seconds. It's already counting down, 25 seconds to go, and then we're ready. Let's get to our gold earrings. I've only got a couple pairs made in Italy, so we are going to go to a beautiful, beautiful design, and we're going to take you straight to Italy. Oh, these are so pretty. This is so in right now, and really forever, because it's a link style. And we're going to bring those out next. So let me know who wants this one at $16.99. Again, I'm going to go around and block another star here. Just block a light so you can see. That's what it's going to look like at home. And see, if I take the other light and block that one, we're going to have the other star exposed. So see that? You've got it. All right, Jess has got that one. Congratulations. Now let's get to our link earrings, which are coming up right now. And this, I don't know how these are going to sit. They're probably not going to sit well, because they're going to sit down, but I want you to see here, they're going to lay flat on this wheel. It's 1124290. It's a 2-gram gold weight here, but it's a beautiful link design. This is the paperclip link that has really taken over the world. And it's a classic, but it's kind of like the new classic now. It's the new updated style. This is where we get something special. Now, I've only got a couple pairs to go around. They've got a beautiful length. They're light as a feather, so they give you all this dazzling mirror finishing, and the links are a little bit flattened, which I love. Let's just mostly show these from a distance away, Tony, because that's what everyone needs to see. The beautiful way they reflect the light. Here's what they look like. So see what I mean? They're an oval paperclip link. They start a little smaller and then get a little larger to the base. Oh, you have to have these. I promise you they're affordable. They're solid, meaning now they're obviously, the link is hollow, but there's no vermeil here. So it's a solid gold. It's just a hollow link, so that, again, we don't want an earring that's longer and drop to be heavy, or to be, trust me, that's one way you're going to have an earring that sits and resides permanently in your jewelry box if it's uncomfortable to wear. And look what you're getting for this stiletto drop style. You're getting, 2.5 inches in drop. Post and butterfly backing you see there. And wait till you see these on, because that is everything. And the way this looks, let me show you with a little bit of a backdrop here. You can see how, well, you're going to see them best on. The way they reflect the light is amazing. That's the benefit of having a more flat link that's really giving you more surface area, so that you can really appreciate the glow they're going to have. Now, they also make an incredible gift idea. If you know somebody who really loves a drop earring, or I always say our gals need every kind of earring. You need a stud, you need a hoop, you need a drop. And yet this isn't that, okay, I'm going to only wear those to the black tie occasion, or I'm only going to wear those to that really dressy event, or I'm only going to wear those on date night. I think that this is a link that feels almost more casual. So when you think about long earrings, now some of us like, long doesn't necessarily equate to dressy. Some of us like a longer earring. I'm one of them. I wear longer earrings almost every single day. I love this look. Remember, this is all yellow gold. I know it's picking up some glare here just from where I'm standing because I'm in not a lot of light here. But this is a really cool look. Again, not pulling, not tugging at all on my piercing. It's just beautiful. But we've got a $9.99 value. I'm taking them lower. And we've only got operators a couple pairs. I have fewer than 10 to go around for everybody watching tonight across the country. So not a lot of quantity, that's for sure. We're taking them super, ultra. Everyone's going to get a pair, but not everybody because we're limited to what we have. So you can take more than one. You can gift them if you want. Let's go back to the wheel. Show you what they look like also on the hand. They're amazing from a distance. Maybe I'll just show you there. I'll show you what they look like from a distance away across the room, but you need to dial in. Made in Italy, no less. Great link design. If there is a link that is more popular than any other, it's this one. It's absolutely this one, and look at that style. So just really flashing and bright. You see that there's a way about them that's specialty, that's different, that's designer, but they're still not dressy-ish. Like, you don't have to wait for a very special occasion where you're really dressing up. It's summertime. Hair's going up, the weather's getting warm, we're putting on, you know, cooler clothing, maybe lesser clothing, showing off a little more skin. Earrings like this that are so bold but flirty with the open links. There's nothing hotter than the paperclip link. We just usually see it in necklaces. This is where you get that same design. You see what they're doing. As they flash, as I move, they are really picking up the light like good mirror finished gold should do. And so they're really impressive and light as a feather. You don't even feel like they're on. Now what I would do too is I would get a couple pairs, and you know I've got a few piercings, so I would stack them. I wouldn't probably go all the way up, but I would have no problem stacking up 2 or 3 at a time and having this whole beautiful fringy cascade effect. And if you're thinking I'm nuts telling you to get 2 or 3 pairs because they're $9.99 each, well, that's where my discount is going to be a huge value for you. And it's going to save you a bundle, so you can maybe get them for gifts or stack and layer them if you want to. Get a couple of pairs while they're here because we've never had anything like this. And I'll tell you, that shine that they're giving is everything. That's the perfect summertime earring. They're also not even $499. We just cut the price in half for you. And we're taking them lower than that. So take a look and let's see what's going on. Do you want a pair? All right, hold on. Don't sell any yet. Can't even sell them yet. Why? Because they're still not at their lowest price tag. Oh my gosh, you guys have to get these. Please get them. Please try them. Remember, you have a money-back guarantee. If you've never tried solid gold here from us, well, this is the time to do it. This is absolutely the time, the moment, the opportunity. And they're not going to be $499. They're not going to be, I don't know how we're doing this, they're not even $399. This is the flash you're getting. They just could not be prettier, could they? And they're not even $399 for the pair. Please call early. We're going to count them down. And this is just, that is your new favorite earring right there. Promise you. That's your new favorite. Let's go back to the wheel. Take a look at all the angles. Close up, from a distance, from afar. Not even $399. Stunning. And again, starts with the post. There's your beautiful link that you have. You can see the depth. Look at that. They look just as good from the side and from the rear as they do from the front. Nothing is untouched with the mirror finishing. It's that coolest link possible. I'm leaving one on. You are going to get 2. I'm going to make them $299 for the pair. And that's the only all just solid gold we have tonight. So you're getting an all gold option in a really wearable design, and all you have to do, operators, is let me know if you'd like a pair or 2 or 3 or 4, and then they're going to be sold out. So fewer than 10 for everybody. You want 1 pair? All right. Tim's got a pair going out. Jess, do you want 1 pair? All right. 2 pairs gone. Just like that. We've got 60 seconds left with those. It's my only just gold design tonight. Everything else we're going to show you has color and diamonds and all the good stuff, and you have got a fantastic, again, butterfly backing. Post at the very top, butterfly backing as well, and that's going to be only $299. It's an incredible value. I mean, gold has been wholesaling right now for about $400 a gram. So that's gold tends to have a price point, right? Gold is a very, very, it's kind of a, what do we call it? It's a very, it's an easy to price commodity because there's a price on an ounce of gold every day. It's a published price that's put out there worldwide. When you're talking about gold as a standard in an ounce, well, that's one thing. But when you're talking about finished jewelry, that's another. So this is where, operators, will you let me know? Wayne, tell me how many you'd like, because I got to keep track. We don't have a lot more to go around. So Andy, do you have a pair? All right, so we have another pair gone. Wayne, just one pair for you. Backed up lines. Don't have a lot of operators here tonight, so bear with us. Hey, Wayne, are you getting a pair? Okay. Just one, right? All right. Last call. We do. We have emerald coming up later tonight. Kunzite. We do. We've got a beautiful, oh, I do have another blue zircon for those of you that missed out. Now, the last one was an 8 carat. This is a 738, but designer mounting looks like this. Very impressive designer mounting. That's going to be a little bit more money, but it's a really good stone and a really special mounting. So our last call, do you guys, are you not into gold? Should we just discontinue any gold at all? I always want your feedback, because I personally, I wear a lot of gold and I love gold. I, truth be told, buy more gold jewelry, plain gold jewelry, than I buy gems and diamonds, which is really saying something. So I love gold, but I gotta tell you, if you're not into it, just please let me know. If you'd like to see more of it, just let me know. It's just obviously really a difficult marketplace with gold being skyrocketing the way it has recently. And I'm talking about the many last few years. It's tough to bring gold at price tags like this. So to get something, I don't know if you've looked at gold chains, like little basic gold chains that don't even have a gram of gold are $600 right now. I know we don't sell a lot of it, so it's always kind of a departure for us. So it's hard for our true TVON devotees to understand where values are. But if you look around elsewhere, I'm sure you see a lot of gold. Usually it's plated. Usually it's really, you notice that not a lot of people are giving you gram weights or anything like that. A lot of options are just vermeil, where there's a coating of gold. It's a little bit of a, what we call a micron of gold around a mystery metal. That's not the case here. So this is really, it's a buy. I mean, take it from me, I buy a lot of gold in my daily life. It's what I live my life in, is bangles like this, rings like this. That's what I buy a lot of. And it's astounding what you're paying for gold right now, just because the gold market is so high. So take a look at it. We've got $299 as your price tag. Gorgeous link drop earring. It's the paperclip link we love. We're seeing everywhere. It's not going anywhere either. And we've got our last couple pairs. So last call. Then we're going to show you, there is a gorgeous Kunzite. And we don't have a lot of jewelry left, so I would love your requests as well. We've blown through a lot of jewelry tonight so far in the show. I have to share this with you, though. It's, that is probably not something you already own. And you can only get something like this here. And yet it's not just the cool factor of the stone, but the way that stone is cut. So that's coming up in the show. Kind of fun and different. We also have a really cool new style in a fire opal for you, a design we've never seen. I did bring out one pink diamond that's got a really nice color. It's a 21 pointer. We just saw a 21 pointer the other day for what, $39.99, and it was a quick to go. We've got a natural pink diamond here tonight. So this is going to be last call on the gold paperclip link drop earrings, 14K. Made in Italy, post and butterfly back. Grab those as we've got, I think we're down to 2 pairs. All right, 2 pairs left only, last call. Then we're going to show you, that's, like I said, one of the only things that I've got a little bit of quantity on tonight in the show. So now I'm going to get to that Kunzite, one stone that I wish I could, honestly, I wish I could trade mine in for this. I bought a TVON Kunzite for myself many years ago, and I would do anything to get this stone instead. It's just emerald cutting, so much more saturated than what we had years and years ago. I'm talking 7 years ago when I bought mine. There was nothing in this inventory this color, and now we're bringing out, it's a better value. That's what I get a little miffed at, is that I'm all about value. I love what I love, and I'm willing to pay for what I love. I mean, we all do that. When we get attached to something and we've got to have it, we know we figure out a way to get it. What makes me so excited for you all is that this color is better than what we had 7 years ago when I bought mine, and yet you're paying less. So the value is also better. And this one's a perfect case in point example. 112-4370 is right now. This is an emerald cut in that deep, as saturated as it gets. How are we doing, Andy, on the quantity of those earrings? Do we still have any left? I would love to buy one of those. I know you guys don't let me buy stuff till 10 p.m., but I really would like a pair for me and a pair for mom. I really would. I really would. So yeah, if we have 2 left, I'm not going to advertise anymore. I might just say sold out. Oh, good. Okay, good. So you'll put 2. Okay, put me down for 2. All right, guys, I'm going to get my 2, and you still have 2 pairs left. Okay, so good news there. I've got 1124,370. This is a 1006 in that carat weight of that Afghan Kunzite with that emerald cut. I mean, wowza, it's the best. Then you have the diamonds on the sides, which are 39 points in the diamonds that are pave packed into a trillion formation. That's going to be set side by side to perfectly frame and really accentuate the emerald cut stone that you have here. So it's going to be one of our best. I just love the value. I'm here for the discount. I'm here for the blowout. I'm here for it. And this color, forget about pinks. This Kunzite is more purple than it is pink all day long. And I'm going to try it on for you, and you know we're going to get this at home. Have I had a one-of-a-kind stick around yet? Not many. So this is the time to get on those phone lines and make it yours. Look at the glow. Something about the emerald cuts, I do just find them very, very attractive, and this one certainly is. And it's going to be, let me look at that. Compare it to a true purple. What's going on there? I'm not wearing pink. I abandoned my signature color tonight to go with the royal velvet tones of purple, like a true royal, like the cape of true regality. Think of like the Queen's cape. I mean, look at that comparison. That's Kunzite, which would normally be the lightest, most pale pink, and it's holding up against a true regal royal purple. And so that to me, and that's why I told you, I wish these saturation levels were around when I bought mine. It's amazing, but it's also going to be better than even $39.99. We got one. It's for my Kunzite lovers who also maybe love an emerald cut and a 10 karat plus, and great even diamonds around it. I love that it's a big stone, but it's still really wearable in the design itself. And I'm going to do, I'm going to do something wild here. We're going to blow it out. That's what we're doing tonight. We only have 90 minutes left in our Thursday. That's it. So this is definitely the time. Pick up the phone, dial in, tell us what you got to have. I'm going to make this $1,499 only, and that's it. That will be a first caller scenario. That's it. So a really special way to go. Get your fabulous, I mean, deep, dark. It's more purple than it is pink. It's more blue than it is pink. And those are all the neon characteristics we really want in the best of the best worldwide. It's the best mine you can get. And here it is in the gorgeous cutting and the way it's doing this pleochroism. If you've got a saturation that's not giving 1 inch, I mean, you're talking about does not ever lighten through the middle of stone, it normally would. It normally kind of should. It's not. It just speaks to the high level of neon and saturation you're getting in this one. So that is special. It's amazing. And we're going to give it final 30 seconds unless it's already gone, and it may be. And we've got another blowout wheel to show you. We do. We've got a good one for you. I do have some blue wing block D. We're bringing out a 7 karat in an oval tonight. So we've got that one coming your way as well. One of our last of the blue wing rings. I do have a pair of earrings that's also emerald cuts. They're meant to match the pendant we had earlier. So that's something that is the makings of a set opportunity. And how about it? Let's just show you the Amrine. Going from Kunzite, which has the purples, of course, pink spodumene is the name of the game. We're going to go to a dual quartz stone. Really 2 colors of quartz in one. Oh, our Kunzite still here at $14.99, 10 karat stone. Don't see that very often. Did you get more drop earrings there? Okay, so I think we're almost sold out on the drop earrings. I'm sorry, guys. Mom, I may not get you a pair. I'm sorry. We've only got a pair left of the drop earrings in the gold, so feel free to take those and take advantage of that great value at $2.99. But this Kunzite on its way, or at least it should be. Yep, Tim's got it. Thank you so much. So I'm just going to take a little pause here. And I do want to show you, because a lot of you were asking, wait, what was that I just saw with that blue zircon? Here it is. This piece is a designer style, and we're about to show you the inner detail. This is very special. Kunzite is gone, only had one. I tell you, I got one of a kinds and nothing more. It's like the earrings were the only thing that I had a little bit of quantity on tonight. That will continue. We still have a couple of pieces remaining from the show, but not much. So this is where we're going to just take a brief moment and just look at item number 1124368, and that would be our 7 karat 38. Now this is all set in 18 karat gold. All of it, 18K, solid white gold, stays as is. You're getting a 738 pair. It's the pear shape, and then look at the side, split shank. And what they do, they wedged in tapered baguettes. Total diamond weight here, 71 points just on the baguettes that I've got them angled up so you can see them really well. You can see there are, it looks like 4 of them, but honestly, is it 3? Is it 4? That's the beauty of it. It's hard to tell. They're all big stones. And so it looks like actually 3 stones that you have there. Yep, 3 stones on each side, 6 in total, totaling that 71 points, but you're also getting 74 points of the rounds. So a grand total of a carat 45 of diamond weight. Very impressive, one only, premium color yet again. We're looking at an outstanding piece at an even better price tag, and that's because our $19,999 zircon, let me show you the inside, how that comes around. We didn't want to interfere with the backing, but we wanted to give you some kind of support through the back there, so let me show it on the hand as well. Gosh, that's a pretty stone. We talked about this earlier with our 8 carat. Granted, this is not going to be the same price because it's got these really, really important diamonds around it, but if you'd like it, I'll certainly take it lower than $19,999. Well, actually, I'm going to take it 75% off. And you take half of half, and you get to $49.99. And that'll be that one blue zircon right there. If you want to go highest end possible in the blue zircon category, let me flip it around, show it to you that way really quickly here, just so you can see it oriented the other way. And that'll be $49.99 on our blue zircon. Congrats on the Kunzite, by the way. And then we've got the Amrine still to come. And anything you'd like to request, please do get those requests in. But I love that soft, subtle, almost like curve or shading of those baguettes tapered on the sides. That really gives some wow factor. Hey Tim, who got the Kunzite? Congratulations, Kelly. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. And then here we go. Let's get into the big Amrine. And it's big, it's bold, and it's going to be our round but specialty cut. It's already a special stone. It's 112-0332. Take a look at this. Well, isn't this fun? Now, I know what you're thinking. Or do I know what you're thinking? Okay, Mom, I'll get you a pair of earrings. Okay. Mom just texted me and said, I need one of those earrings, so you figure it out. Okay, that's not exactly what she said. I'm paraphrasing, but she really wants those earrings. If you want our last of the gold chain drop earrings, call me. Call me because they're almost sold out, and Mom really wants one. So call me. 10 carats and a half. Why are we looking at Anahi mine here? First of all, what's this doing? Could you imagine encompassing, like, I think of many things here. We think of if it's like 4th of July coming up or some celebration, you have fireworks in the sky. That always means a celebration. Or if you're talking about, this reminds me a little bit of kaleidoscopes we looked through as kids, where it's the multicolors that kind of spin and turn in the stone, but it's also the design and the pattern. It looks a little bit like fireworks meets kaleidoscopes meets stained glass, all together in one because of the fancy cutting. Check this out. It's a 10.5 carat Anahi mine. There's only one mine in the world that's ever produced this gem, which is like a combo of gems. It's amethyst, it's citrine, they named it Amrine. But it's all natural. People make the mistake of thinking, okay, so wait, is it fused together? Is it glued? Is it a composite material? Is it ground up in powder and put? No, it's natural, but it only happened in one place. And nobody, gemologists that are world renowned, still can't figure out exactly how or why it happened, but it did. So you've got a 10.5 carat Anahi mine Bolivian Amrine. You have a full 1 1/4 carat in diamonds. They don't just stop at the halo either. They continue down the sides. All big diamonds, all around brilliance, and then we added a couple extras just to make that transition and step down from the halo to the sides of the band. Do you see what's happening there with those extra diamonds? It is gorgeous, but I'll tell you what, when you are looking for something specialty, conversation piece, you want jewelry that just is different from what you've already got sitting in the jewelry box. I can't think of anything better than this ring right here. If you like, and I'll tell you right now, Amrines are beautiful, but they're usually set and actually faceted in an emerald cut fashion. And that does show off a lot of the step faceting will show off the duality of color. I don't think that any emerald cut I've ever seen is able to do and show off those colors as well as this cut does. This cut is everything. It really is. And it's different and it's bold. You're probably thinking next, can you explain how they did it? And my answer is, I am supposed to have all the answers up here, at least gemologically speaking and jewelry speaking. Honestly, I can't even begin to tell you the physics behind how this was achieved, how this was cut this way, how this was accomplished. But let me just tell you this, a skilled cutter that obviously had some artistic background and a lot of lapidary skills as well to be able to achieve this. And then we toss in 1.25 carat in VS diamonds around it. It's amazing. Take a look at it. I want to show it on because really it's a medallion style for your hand. It's a big piece overall. And we're looking at a sensational yellow gold mounting. I would leave it as is, actually. I love the richness of the yellow gold. You know I love amethyst and yellow gold. It's my bangle I wear every day. But I also love the way that it blends with the citrine portions as well. Now that is what it looks like on. So you see that gigantic diameter it gives you, the beautiful way it's encircled in diamonds, the cutting, the design, the details, the everything. Tell me something. How have you seen this? It's got a little bit of actually concave cutting to it. There's actually a little bit of a facet pattern that's different too. I do want to try to angle it so you can see. Do you see that the, look at the left there. Do you see the table faceting is not just simply round, it's actually got those little concave niches or notches. And then you see on the inside, there's a really interesting, almost like a reverse culet. It's all just different, and everything done through the pavilion allows it to do this. It is so cool, and yet almost looks supernatural, almost sci-fi. I'll bring it down and we'll wow you. Supposed to be $14,999. Let's try something else. Let's try something really different here and give it away. I'm going to give it away. And think about this. Amrine's only one source in the world, super highly collectible always. We're going to do something wild here in the auction format. I haven't done one all night. I'm thinking this might be the perfect time to try it. Because you know what? We certainly have a bigger price that nobody's loving so far. We got to make it better. So instead of $14,999, instead of $4,999, we're going to take it even lower than that. All you have to do is call. We're looking to get this one started via the auction. So this is where I know that you love the piece, probably somebody. It may not be for everybody because A, its size is so grand, B, the cutting is so unique, the whole stone is unique, but if you love it, my goal is to make sure it is affordable enough to be able to try it, to be able to say yes, experience it for your very own eyes, see what it's all about, get it at home, wear it for a little bit, and then decide. But it's not going to be $4,000 or $3,000 or $2,000. And now we're just throwing away all in, really any idea of cost for the Amrine. We're tossing that. We need to look at the carat 25 in diamonds and what that should be going for. And the fact that $2,000 does not cover that mounting, let alone the 10.5 carat stone that's in the middle in the rare one-of-a-kind fancy cut. And you're not going to even have to try it at $2,000. This is the way we like to do, and I use the auction card when it's really necessary, when we have something that's different or cool or maybe a little more high-priced, but we don't want to leave it there. The auction is when that comes in handy. The auction is when we do that, and that's what this is all about. Not even 19, 18, 17. See, we can make extravagance really affordable as well, and we're doing that now. You're not even having to participate at $1,600. I want to start the bidding at $1,500 only. And you can still choose your gold color. You don't have to leave it in the yellow, although I think it's perfect. You can get the white of the rose, $1,500 with a $10 increment only. Take a look. That's what we're going to do. And that's how we can play with a really just unique, specialty, important stone like this is. And only $1,500 to get it going. So let's give it 60 seconds, then we'll show you our Tanzanite drop earrings that we have. We have a Tanzanite ring still to come that's over 7 carats in an oval. We do have a huge and really important emerald. We got a very impressive yellow diamond. So all of that and more still to come. Let me try this on again for you though. And again, change it to the white, the yellow, or the rose. It's really yellow gold now, so you don't need to worry about changing it if you like the yellow gold. I mean, even that basket work, think of how much gold that's requiring to make that complete, beautiful spoke style basket we have there. And we're looking for 15 and we're verifying right now. I'm going to try it on again. Okay, this is a really good angle. Do you see that those little, and this is where normally, this is what we call the crown fastening. And it's usually just like a straight up and down slant. This has those concave cutouts. So in addition to that interesting designer table facet detail, you have that interesting concave cutout in the crown faceting as well, and then that really interesting almost reverse culet. This is still natural gem material. This is the wildest stone I've seen, and it's like it takes this detail and takes that designer style. I mean, every time I angle it, it looks like a different stone. It looks different, it looks bolder, it looks crazy cool. I'm going to try it on again. Do we have the open at 15? Because we may. And this is such a cool ring. I mean, it's worth investing into just to try something different. And then remember, all you really see here from top to top is the sides of the stone, the incredible diameter of the stone. However, you're going to get more diamonds on the sides there. So as it turns, it's not stopping with the halo. You get a couple of bigger diamonds here that lead on into the shank, and then you get more diamonds on the sides. We have 15, right? Hold on, do we have it? Jess, are you verifying? Wayne verifying? Tim verifying? Anybody verifying? Anybody on the East Coast verifying? Andy, is anybody on, like, when we say East Coast, are they in New York or are they in Boston? No, we don't have any remote operators tonight? Oh, really? Okay, because I saw a call hanging out there for the last 20 minutes on the board. It wasn't here. All right, so here we go. We've got the open at 15. I've confirmed it. We've got the open at 15. Great. We're selling it, but we're still going to give you 2 minutes in case you want to jump in and you're not the opening bidder. We still want to give you a last call, last chance. So the opportunity is now. It's our very last call. Would you like it? It's going. Somebody's getting this ring tonight. It's just a matter of, can you get in the last 2 minutes that we're going to power bid our way through this auction and give it away? Just has to be said. The cost to create this ring, we are the designer, we are the manufacturer. It's our stone, it's our beautiful stone, it's our amazing diamonds, and it's our design. And that is true. Like, you know how we'll see Blue Wings and we'll talk about TVON exclusivos? This is a TVON exclusive. This stone cut will not, the stone is hardly found anywhere else. This stone cut is not going to be found anywhere else on the planet. So you're getting specialty in every single respect here. And the fact that as a factory here on site, not too far from where I'm standing in studio, is a factory where this is made, and the fact is that this cost us more to make than you're paying right now in the auction, and we're only asking for $10 increments, so it's not too late to jump right in and give yourself a chance to own it as well. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes, and that's your last call to jump in. It just means to call that number before the clock ends, and then you're eligible to bid. And we'll see if we've got, I don't know, 1510, 1550, maybe you want to jump it up to 1600, maybe you want to power bid to 2000. It's up to you. Play the strategies you like, change the gold color if you want, get your ring size. That's all courtesy of us. We do all those extras for free, not to mention the free shipping to get it from us in Los Angeles to you wherever you are and to your doorstep with a money back guarantee. So all we got to do now is clock it. 2 minutes. That's it. Final chance, final call. And what a ring it is. Did you have a question, Wayne? I'm going to try it on again. Do you want to see on the middle finger? You got it. I can do that for you. It's plenty large right now for me to do that, so we can try it on the middle finger as well. I've had it on the ring finger just to show you. Yeah. Yes, it would. I mean, it does sit up a little bit higher off the hand. That's where I'll show it next. Just keep in mind, it's a little too big for me. So I'm going to prop it up there as best I can, and then I'll move it on over. This is what the next caller asked. Would it look okay on an index finger? Yes. Just keep in mind it elevates a little bit up off the hand, but, you know, nothing that's, you know, obtrusive at all, nothing that's going to be impossible to wear it that way. I just love this amazing. You see purples, goldens, purples, goldens, purples. It really just wraps around with these different segments of color that you have, but also $1,500. So let's see, we've got 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining. Go ahead, Andy. The what? Oh, good, purple sapphire. Now, Dawn, that was Dawn, right? Dawn, we have several purples. We have lighter lilacs and darker. Does she want to see a darker one? Oh, good. Perfect. Oh, perfect, perfect. She wants to see this exact item I have. Perfect. Dawn, we'll show it next for you. I wonder if that's birthday girl Dawn. All right, let's talk about 40 seconds remaining till it sells. Let's see if anybody else wants to come on, and you still got time if you can be really speedy on those phone lines. Start dialing now. Looking for 1510 or more. And yes, we do, Dawn. We've got the exact, oh my goodness. It looks like purple velvet in a stone. Is that possible? So clean, so bright. Got a great purple sapphire next. Last call on the Amrine, though. That is such a cool cut. Call it what you will. I think you'll make up your own name for the cut when you see it in person. I don't have a name for this cut. Sometimes we call it the concave cut, fancy cut, sure. You can really make up, it's like when you have a really, really, really like beautiful estate, you know, there's these homes out here in Southern California that are often like historic or really special, or they're on a special piece of land or a special property, or maybe they're owned by someone special. And so they oftentimes have a name, like a name of some kind. I feel like you're going to name this stone, name this cut. I'm calling it cool. It's cool. All right, so do we have 15, 10 or more? Let me know if you're thinking about it. We've got, I know the auction is closed. The clock is out. We've got the purple sapphire waiting in the wings here. I'm just hydrating, keeping hydrated. I made it brief today. I only did 6.5 miles today instead of my normal 8 because it was really warm. And I'm not quite, the body's not really used to the warm weather yet. So it's gonna take some training to get me running my normal mile count in this kind of heat that we're doing. But hopefully it's gonna taper back down. Anyway, do we have 15, 10? 15, 10, you got it? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations. We're going to get our purple sapphire by request up here. Thank you so much. Enjoy. And then let's, well. If she gets it, should I send her the dress to go with it? Because it's like the perfect match, truly. It's 1123271. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, speaking of dresses, Barbara in New York, I just did send me your message today. I heard you guys got to speak earlier, and she did send me your best. So Barbara in New York, if you're watching, my love to you, and special hello and shout out to you, as always. But here we go. I always think of her because she's always asking about clothing. So anyway, here's our purple sapphire. It's an unheated, what? That color, that saturation, that neon is unheated, all natural. Okay, that's a really good stone. We purposely set it at a little slant or diagonal here because that's kind of the fun and the purpose of this great mounting, is that you're getting a really special look where you're getting a multitude of diamonds. Yes, the diamond weight is 65 points, but there's also a big, chunky, heavier gold band beneath it. It's almost like cutouts, like a little bit of what, to me, looks like an animal print in a way, where it's got these cutout details that look so cool. You've got a lot of mill grain work around bezel set diamonds, and then your sapphire set at a little diagonal here is also surrounded by diamonds that are textured so that it gives it a little flare out. So it widens, it sits almost on top of, there I'll show you, it's like, look at the band as one, and then it's like the diamonds around your sapphire sit as an elevated, on an elevated plane from there. So it's really pretty. Wait till you see this on because it's even more attractive on the hand. It is a nice size stone. Anything over a carat and sapphire we tend to praise. We have to give a lot of attention to because that's specialty. Here it is. And remember to get that color. Sometimes, like I was saying earlier, she turns out requested this exact ring, but I was saying this earlier, sometimes a purple sapphire can mean a lightness can be lilac. Sometimes it can be a really, sometimes they get more blue. This is a true regal, rich, royal purple. I mean, again, purple velvet color, it's a spot on match. And I say velvet because you know how velvet has a sheen to it. This stone has a sheen to it. It has a brightness to it and a clarity to it, which is really where, again, I'm marveling at this unheated property of the stone. It's a huge blowout price. It started at $59.99 and tonight it's $18.88. That's a heck of a value. So you can even change the gold color if you want to change it to yellow. There's something about it with all the diamond weight that really does the borders here and all the way around. I really like it in the white gold, but it's only $18.88. If you'd like it, let me know. That's a really great, heavy, substantial gold weight to that ring. And a lot of diamonds around it as well. Yes, that's gone. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Let's just pop in these earrings for a look because they are the emerald cut tanzanites that go with the necklace we did have earlier. And I do believe the necklace is one of our few pieces from the evening that is still available. Yes, go ahead. You know what? I can just put it there. I would think yes. I don't know what ring finger or what rather size she wears, but yes, here it is on the middle finger. I would love to see it there. I would definitely wear it there, definitely. And it would even, if you're thinking index too, it doesn't have any, you know, crazy elevation to it. So I think it would work on the outer index finger as well. So yes, there it is on the middle finger. Certainly had it on the ring finger before, but yeah, it's a wider band, very comfortable. You don't even need to size up on it. Go ahead. Sure, we'll try on that Kunzite one more time. It is gone though, right? So the auction found that Kunzite home, but let me just try that on. So please don't call on this one. I'm just going to try it on. Probably need another little size perspective element here. There was that Kunzite that sold in auction. It is already indeed gone. Congrats again on that one. And there it is on the hand one more time for you. And then also we're going to be getting into, or rather the Kunzite you said. Why am I putting up the Amrine? As Tony's going, well, I've got the right information. You've got the wrong item. All right, the brother Kelly's Kunzite. That's it. So never mind. I got my Amrines and my Kunzite confused. And I don't know why. Here it is. This is. My weekend must be up upon me here. It must be in sight. I can just sense it. It must be. The brain is starting to feel like going on vacation. Keep in mind, it's only about a day, so don't panic. I'll be here Saturday morning. But look at that beautiful stone, $14.99. This one's already gone as well. We're just showing it for. It was Kelly, right? Kelly that got the Kunzite. I think so, or unless my memory might be spacing here. But that's the Kunzite on the hand one more time for you. And thank you, Dawn. Dawn got the purple sapphire. And that's a reminder for everybody to make requests because we'd only have a little more than an hour left in the show. So we'd also love to take your requests if you have them. Now let's go back down to these Tanzanites because we're about to show you a pair of earrings that is really, really lovely. And I mean really lovely. Beautiful match pair here. It's going to be 1124274. The other one is all sealed here. It's sealed completely in its own individual compartment here. So I want to get that one out. And 18K, solid gold here in the white gold this time around, just like our beautiful pendant we had earlier, which is still here. So I'll flash that so we can show you how they match. But you're getting a large carat weight in each. Let's go ahead and zoom back a bit just to see that beautiful style. It's going to start as a shepherd's hook hoop that is a lever back. So there's a shepherd's hook design, the lever back attaches to the back. There's a total weight here of 1234 of Tanzanite blue wing block Ds, and that's going to be 6 carats, approximately 6 carats 15 each. Very nice size. 18K solid, so very little sensitivity you will have, even if you're sensitive to alloys. There are 5 points in diamonds in that front of the lever back. I mostly just want you to see, though, the Tanzanites and how they match up really quickly. So trying to get those on the same level. I'll flash in the pendant that was also here that is a perfect match to it. But here's another big value. And by the way, that Tanzanite pendant that we had earlier was one of our bigger per carat discounts and values we've had of late. This one's going to be much the same here. And we're going to take them down from $17,999, which very fair, very logical. Could be, should be, right there. We're going to do a lot better than that. So all you have to do is give me a quick call. There is only one pair. That's the problem. So it's been the problem all night long is that we've got one pair when we've got one of everything when we really need 3 or 4 of everything tonight. And then here's what it looks like from a distance. Let me get you the measurement on them. So you can see those diamonds right up front, and they're made to sit. This is all about the workmanship and really the engineering of the earring is making sure that those stones are going to sit out at the right angle. So they don't fall forward, they don't fall back. They're showing off their beautiful color saturation. They are an inch. I'm going to show you. It's where the diamonds begin and the stone ends. That is an inch in length in total. So when you see them on, it's going to give you really, it's an inch. It might be technically a little bit more than that. But as far as what you're seeing when they're on the ear, in the drop top to bottom is going to be 1 inch. So really nice wearable type of size here. And they're not going to be $79.99, which is kind of amazing. So we've taken the $10,000 discounted, and we're not going to stop exactly there. I want to show you what they look like on, though, because that's really crucial here, just to see what they look like. And you can see here that those diamonds begin right when the drop of the earring starts. And then you've got that pave. It's just meant to give it a little flash. I think that that's really, I think that's well done. How they didn't go over the top on the diamond weight. I like that because it doesn't take this drop earring to this realm of overly dressy. It just makes it still really wearable while still being a drop earring that's going to give you that life and that movement. And then, of course, what you're seeing here is that great color you've got, that really beautiful saturation. And again, that point I was making earlier about the stones are sitting properly. So they're facing out to the world. They're never falling forward or side to side. They're just showing off their beautiful look. Let's go back to the wheel. I'll flash in the necklace that matches it as well, and you'll see that too. But this is going to be better, a lot better than $79.99, and that is why they're going to go. And I know we love the emerald cuts, and look at how that unbelievable saturation never stops, never wanes, never quits. When you're talking about a really beautiful high level saturation, it's what we expect with Blue Wing Block Ds. If you need an earring to match a ring, a pendant that you already have, you got to really shop them here because nobody's going to bring you the similar quality. Nobody else has got this material. It's the best of literally in the world. There's only one mine, there's only one source, and this is literally the best, and it's not even being mined anymore as far as Block D. The whole Block D section of the mine is done. This was a very specific vein of that D block. So it's the literal best in the world. Nobody else has got it. We're blowing it out right now for better than $69.99. There's still a ring to come tonight, and we're going to make this a lot more interesting on one pair of earrings than even $69.99. I'm blowing them out. They got to go. We'll make it $5,999 for the earrings you see right there. And a reminder that we had the match in the $13.35 pendant earlier in the emerald cut for you as well. So there's an option here and an opportunity to get both as a match set. And here is just a reminder of the pendant, which angles at a little bit different angle here when you see it on the wheel, but take a look. There's the pendant that matches. So you would end up getting, now altogether, you'd be looking at about 25 carats of Tanzanite, which not too shabby, is it? If you want to get both, the reminder on the pendant was down to $59.99, so the same price. So for under $12,000, you could get the entire set. 2 or 3 pieces, depending on how you look at it right there. So the earring set with the pendant, remember it's $59.99 for the single 1335 stone you're seeing there, which is actually an enhancer, and it comes with the chain. Or you can get the earrings for $59.99. So you can get everything, the whole set, for just under $12,000. What a value that is, and a great way to pair it up. If you already have an emerald cut ring, well, it'd be really hard to resist that set, wouldn't it? Our very last call is now. $59.99 for either the earrings or the entire necklace. You decide, or get them both. That's the perfect set waiting to happen. And let's be real, it's going to be very difficult to get a match set going forward because we're almost completely out of the stones entirely. So this is the time to pick it up. All right, coming up, let's give them a final 30 seconds, please, on either one, the earrings, the pendant, or both. I want to remind you, so if you were an ametrine lover, and we had that exotic cut that's already gone, I did have earlier tonight a zircon that I still can't get over. I keep staring at it here. It's been sitting just off to my left, and I keep staring at it. It's speaking to me. We have a zircon. If you missed it in our first few minutes of the show, this is a zircon with many different colors, from purples to pinks to goldens to yellows to blues, all in one fabulous 11.5 karat zircon. That is still available. It's a fabulous one. I got another hour for it to be available until it's not. So that's a good one. Also have another Congolese tourmaline. Well, isn't this pretty? It's our first one we're seeing in yellow gold in some time. We usually see them in the white gold. Let me go ahead and take that necklace and put that aside. I'm going to grab the earrings. I know we're verifying on that set right now. Here's a Congolese stone, which we rarely see in the yellow gold, but I think with this particular shading of coloring, I think it looks gorgeous in the yellow, but you can change it if you want to. It's 1123-864. Here we are looking at a very, very special big time. This is a 578 Congolese roval cut, so it's really flashing and firing here. A lacy type double halo to it with 52 points in diamonds as well, and then take a look at it up close and personal. So excited to have this one. And just a reminder, we did have a Congolese cushion cut earlier in the show that is still also here. So some of our, I'll be recapping some of the few pieces that are left here tonight, but that's the 578. No, this is gonna go. It's got a new mark down. Only been up here once before, was $49.99 and stayed. Probably had something to do with the $5,000 price tag. I'm going to show it to you on the hand here. You can still change it. So if you historically do like what you've seen in the Congolese stones in the white gold, or even at the little, bit something different, if you want to do the rose, you can. Feel free to do that. No extra charge for those types of gold changes, but this is what we're going to do. Instead of the $49.99. Oh, what a moment. Some serious flash and fire to that Congolese blue-green, isn't there? It's all in that cutting. Take great clarity, add that beautiful roval cutting, and you got something special and magical happening right now. I'm going to blow it out. It's only $2,009. You know what? Skip 29. Skip 25. Skip $24.99. Skip $23.99. Let's go low. I'm going to make it $2,299 on that Congolese blue-green. Right there. That's a good one. $22.99, and change it in the gold color. I'm going to show you what it looks like in white gold too if you need a little guidance there. Let me just pop in what we had earlier, which was set in the white gold. So if you're having trouble deciding, I think with that particular color, it's very bright, it's very rich, intense greens. I really like it that way. If you want to see, I think the bluer greens look, really good in the white gold. And here's the example of that. So you can see that's what one looks like. There's the larger of the two. Let's show you what we had earlier in the cushion cut. See how that's a little more blue-green? There they are side by side. Makes it easy to make that comparison, doesn't it? And that's why we did that one in the white gold. So by the way, the one that's on the left side was presented in full earlier tonight. Let me recap it for you. This one's only $19.99, and that's got almost a carat in diamond. So even more diamond weight here. The stone size in the center is 341, and that'll also be in the white, the yellow, or the rose. So two great ways, just again, even if you're thinking about Congolese in the future, you're probably going to get a really good idea here just how they pair up in different gold colors and how they look when you do. So maybe it just gives you a better reference point for when you do find the perfect Congolese stone. That's how they're going to look in the white versus the yellow, and you can see how we tailored it based on what color is more significant in the stones that you're looking at here. So that is going to be, oh, what fun. Who's this for? Mary. All right, so Mary just asked for something, and it's the top of the hour, so we're going to welcome you in. We've only got a couple of pieces left from the show tonight, so I want to remind you there is a Brazilian paraiba pendant that we've got. We'll show that again. Our two Congolese. Well, isn't this special? We don't rarely see the Congolese last more than one presentation, and now we have two of them available for you. So two still available, cushion cut in more of a blue-green. You can see there it definitely has a decidedly paraiba-like color. But then there are paraibas that give you a lot of green as well, which you're seeing in the right side in the roval stone. So do you want to go cushion? Do you want to go roval? Do you want to go more blue-green? Do you want to go more green-blue? It's up to you. And then you get to change the gold color as you wish. But we're about to talk about well, first of all, it's the top of the hour, so it's our very last hour tonight. We only have 57 minutes left in our Thursday, and that's it. Now, we do have something very special that Mary just requested that is, you can't blame me here. It's my favorite piece in the world to present to you. I have a couple. I have a few that I really enjoy, but this one is my baby. It truly is. This is my very first design here at TVON, and we're so excited for it. And it was just here the other night, but it was at the very, very tail end of a show. So a lot of you may have been snoozing away or might have been off in dreamland. So I'm really excited that Mary just wanted to see this one more time. This is my lynx ring. This is the original. This is the one that started it all. It's the jewelry piece in the design that launched 1,000 ships, so to speak. But it is the lynx collection done in the most heavy weight of gold, but comfortable. 75 points in diamonds, perfectly pavé. Now, the sad and unfortunate part about this is we usually have the yellow and the white gold to show. The yellow gold is really the tried and true favorite. Unfortunately, right now at this moment, we only have the rose gold to show you, but I think it still is going to give you a really good idea for, well, the value, yes, but also the really beautiful diamond work that you have and the substantial nature of the gold. Now, there is something to be said about this. When I debuted this, and we're going back 7 or so years ago, so it's been a while. What has gold and what have diamonds been doing in that 7 years' time? Well, they've been elevating like crazy. Let me just say this. When this debuted, it was very popular. It was over 7 years ago. It was also $1,499 when it debuted. Today, in 2024, we are a live show. It's June 6th. I know for the East Coasters, it's the 7th already, but it's June 6th, 2024. This ring tonight is far less than it was when it debuted all those years ago, and it is substantial. This is why we ended up creating a smaller and a really small version, because this is so big. A lot of you said upon the premiere was, I don't really wear rings that big. This is definitely for the gals who like substantial gold weight and diamond weight, but you want something and are comfortable wearing something larger in size. This is definitely it. It is the original, and let me tell you, the value is something that is to behold, because there's just no gold weight. I wish I had. Now, the key is this. We don't tend to give gram weights on our rings because it's sized for you. So if you get a size 5 and your neighbor gets a size 15, there's going to be a different gold weight inherently because the sizing is so vastly different. So every ring, because we offer that sizing for you, every ring is going to be a different gram weight. But I try on a couple hundred rings a day. This is still, because again, it was made in a different gold era when gold was a lot less, so we could really just go over the top with gold weights and not have to put a lot of consideration into what's it going to end up costing you, the consumer. Well, the fact that it's less than it ever was back then, the fact it has more gold weight than we make any rings today, the substance is there, the diamond weight is there, and there's that curb link, which is hotter today than it was then. Curb links are classic, but they're having an extra moment. So we're really proud to bring this. I recommend the yellow gold. If you already have the version or one of the versions in yellow, you may want to consider another gold color. And our rose gold, like you're going to see, is really rich. So even if you're not a rose gold person, you may want to consider the rose gold. Let's show it to you right now. This is it. For Mary and anybody else, you do not need to be the requester. I know we're going to put it on the hand here, but it's 1110495. And it is a looker. And it's one of those that I know it looks, and you can see that it's substantial. You'll see that when it's on the hand as well. You're going to see how substantial it is. But that does not mean that it's not comfortable. It is extremely, and I know there's probably some people watching live online right now that are probably commenting on this very ring because they own it, and they probably owned it for years, and they're going to tell you it's comfortable. I get that message all the time, still to this day. People tell me, I've had this ring for years and years. I just wanted to reach out simply to tell you it's so comfortable. I wear it every day. It's my signature style. I was just getting my signature up right there for you because each one is going to be hand signed on the inside in that sizing bar. Other than that, the link style is going to go 3 links on either side with that center length being your 7th. I look at that as lucky 7. I consider Las Vegas my adopted hometown. I've never lived there. I've been born and raised in Southern California, but wherever mom is, that's the hometown. Isn't that the case, right? Hometown is where mom is. So I've never lived in Vegas, but that's where she lives, so that is my hometown. Yeah, so I like the number 7. It just feels a little lucky. So a little lady luck, a little Las Vegas luck, but this is where my links, so it could be Lauren's lucky links, could be, right? We'll see. Wear it and see if it brings you some luck. Yes, go ahead, Tim. Of course I'm going to try it on. Of course. It's a really large size right now compared to what I wear, but it's going to give you a really good idea for the size. It's all going to be, and again, this is the rose. I know most of you don't get the rose. You choose either the yellow, which gives you a two-tone effect because the white diamond pave, or the white, which is all white diamonds on white gold, which is very tonal and very attractive. But that, again, is about 4 sizes too big for me. So it's not going to sit as high up or as wide across your hand. It's going to be true to size. And by the way, you tell us your exact size, quarter, half, 3/4, or full size, and we make it actually with your size in mind. It is custom in your gold color, in your size, and then when all that is done and that's custom made, hand signed. So that's the little personalized detail I just love. I love that in a lot of things. I love everything in my life to be personalized. Not everything is, but I really enjoy it when it is. And I think it's so much fun and fabulous. So I wanted to have that personal touch as just a little extra thank you for, you know, participating in a link design that I really cherish, that I really love. It's going to be 75 points in diamonds, and it was $14.99 7+ years ago. Tonight, it's not. And this is what's so remarkable. It is the largest version we do. It is still comfortable. If you're not sure, go with this one. And then if it doesn't work out or you find it's just too big for you, you can always send it back to us because there is that money back guarantee. And you can try the medium version at some point, which is the Lolo's links, which is the slightly smaller, what we call the medium version. There's a really small version, which we do. It's called Little Lolo. So we've done 3 different versions of the ring in just white diamonds. It has spawned other versions like limited edition pinks and all luxury diamonds where the whole thing is paved from top to bottom. And those are all limited edition sold out. This is hardly ever here. This never even gets to come out to play. I can ask for this all day long. I never get it. It requires you asking for it ever to come out because quite frankly, we lose a lot of money every single time one sells. We're going backwards. That's why I'm telling you, it was $14.99 when it debuted. Today it's not. Tonight it's not. You get a better value when gold has only gone up. Diamonds have only gone up. It's not $14 or $13 or $12.99. It's not $11.99. This happened because at one point in time, it was a part of a sale event where I got to make some really, I think it was an anniversary show actually, that I got to put some special price tags in some of my favorites. Well, as a result, it got down to a brand new price tag that was kind of fun and meaningful. And then it was really hard to bring the price back up. After you see it at a low price, it's hard to bring the price back up to a more typical price. So it's tended to stay. Did that answer Mary's questions, Tim? Did she get one? Okay, what color did she get? She got a yellow gold. That's usually what I recommend. That's what most everyone starts their links collection in, the yellow gold. And then it gives you that two-tone effect with the white diamonds down the middle. We're not doing $11.99. It is your best price. It doesn't go any lower. And tonight, it's $1,111 for one of the heavier gold rings that we make or create here on this show. Take a look at it, and we'll give it 60 seconds because Mary, our requester, already took hers. And remember, it's something we're doing for you where we custom make it. So you get the choice of, tell us your ring size, tell us the gold color you want, and it's all custom made for you. And I know the rose gold is actually something a lot of people who have come back, they start with the white or the yellow, they come back and get all 3 gold colors at some points. That's true. So, hey Rob, how you doing tonight? Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. So this is it, guys. Last call on this one. 34 seconds remaining, and we have more questions coming in. This is the big version we do. This is the amazing opportunity. This is it. So that is going to be 1111. Do you want one, Wayne, as well? What color are you getting? Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. Yellow gold. That's typically where people start, and that's where they go. Give us a quick call if you'd like one. 1111 is amazing, and listen to this. I'm going to actually, this is weird, but I'm going to drop the ring. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a real low, deep thud when that ring hits the wheel. Compare that to, let's just say, my signet ring, which makes a more tinny noise to it. What I'm trying to convey to you is that that heavy gold weight this ring has is really significant. And because you might get a different size than me, and you might get a different size than your neighbor, this is where you have such a special heavyweight ring with that 75 points in VS diamonds. It's $1,111. And again, I know it's an odd looking price because we just went with, at the time when I think it still is, our #1 seller. Well, that's why we did that price tag. Once upon a time during a big sale event, I do believe it was my anniversary show. I think it was my 6th anniversary maybe here, if my memory serves me correctly. And we did it was our #1 seller. So we gave it the ones across the board, just made it our 1111 ring to honor the fact that it was our #1 bestseller. So it's been a price that's kind of stuck, and that's a huge savings beyond the $14.99, where a lot of you picked it up initially. A lot of you still love it and still say it was a great value and a wonderful deal at $14.99. But that was then and this is now. And so now you have a better opportunity. Tim, are you getting your second one back there? Love it. What color? Oh, we're going yellow again. So we've got Allison's getting a yellow gold. Jess has got a yellow gold. Wayne's got a yellow gold. You're on your second yellow gold. So I wish, now you've probably seen it before. And whether you saw the little version, which is the little petite version band ring, whether you saw the medium version called Lolo's Links, which is just a nickname that you guys gave me many years ago, and it's kind of stuck, is Lolo, right? Lolo with the Lolo prices, right? The Lolo version you've seen a million times in the yellow gold. So you probably are familiar, and you probably know what white diamonds look like, right? White diamonds, paved. It really, what it gives you is an instant, if you're like me, I wear a lot of white gold and I wear a lot of platinum and I wear a lot of sterling and I wear a lot of yellow gold. I wear it all. I'm a non-discriminating jewelry lover. I love it all. I love costume jewelry. I love fine jewelry. I love designer jewelry. I love unnamed jewelry and unmarked jewelry. I like it all. I just like what I like. And I like a lot of different things in jewelry. So if you are somebody also that wants one ring to tie it all together, and you want to have one ring that gives you the two-tone effect, get the yellow gold, and then you have the white diamonds in the yellow gold, and the way that mixes and contrasts each other gives you, I'm telling you, with the white rhodium that's beneath the pave, it looks so good when you get the yellow gold. It's totally giving you two-tone vibes, so it can still go with your platinums and your sterlings and your white gold and your yellow gold all together, which is why everybody so far has taken a yellow gold. So that's why it's so popular. Yes? Back of the ring. So this is how it works. It's, again, going to be 7 links in total. The bigger link is in the middle pave. Then it's slightly each link down the sides, and it needs me to polish it up a little bit. Each link down the side, 3 on each side, is going to be, and by the way, that's no matter what ring size you get, there are going to be 3 links that graduate down the sides. They're all mirror finished. And then you've got this sizing bar. There will always be a sizing bar in the back. It's where the hallmark's going to go. It's where I'm going to hand sign it for you as well. But it's also, in case you ever wanted to size it up or down in the future, you've got an ability to do that. If you just had an eternity band, then there's really no sizing possibility there. So that's the difference there. That is, and it could absolutely, Rob, you're not the first person to ask that. You're not the first person to actually wear it. A lot of my gals have bought it for gentlemen, and a lot of gentlemen have bought it for themselves. So it absolutely, because this one in particular, because it's so sizable, can definitely, let me show it on the index finger here, and then I'll move it across the hand, can absolutely be a gent's ring. Who was telling me just about 2 weeks ago that they bought it for a man in their life, and I can't remember if it was a husband or a son, and he loves it. So yes, could absolutely be a gent's ring as well. I would say the medium version, not as much. I would say the larger version really, really works as a gent style, and we're gonna give it a final 60 seconds. So a last call to get that one. I know a lot of you own it, and a lot of you have seen it. And again, every time we bring it out, it's just one of our best sellers, and a lot of people to that point come back and honestly get another gold color. They love it so much, they'll try a different gold color because it looks vastly different in each of the different gold colors. So treat yourself to it. You'll be very pleased. We've had nothing but rave reviews about this ring, and obviously it's a good one if we've done different versions over the course of time. So thank you. And who got yours just now, Tim? Another one going out in yellow. Heard that too. So we have a lot of you picking it up in the yellow gold. It seems like that's the most popular by far. It seems like actually that may be a unanimous yellow gold as far as tonight's ordering. So that's a really good way to go. Let's get to a brand new fire opal. Also have a beautiful emerald here too. We got a bright, clean, round emerald. You got to see this. This stone is amazing. So our last final few seconds on that one. Yes, guys, pick it up too if you want something really substantial. It has definitely got the gold weight to be totally unisex. Anybody and everybody can wear it. Stunning piece and curb links, the hottest. They're hotter now than they were when I designed it, which is really saying something. And yes, it's iconic. So it's weird to talk trends when you're talking about something that's been around. We think about this link usually in necklaces, right? Necklaces or bracelets that can be very masculine or feminine. That's why it's a great unisex style, but it looks incredible, doesn't it? And that pave is perfected. It took a lot of time. It's one of our labor-intense pieces as well, but it's so perfectly paved to do that roundedness, that way that center link is rounded to the point where you're going to see pave from the sides. Let me actually angle it this way because we have another flurry of phone calls here and some questions, and I got to really polish this up for you. But there is that pave that's visible from the sides as well. Let me try it on again, and then I'll put it on my ring finger this time. And you can see here that even from the side profile view, you're still going to get that pave diamonds that you see from side to side. It's so impressive. There's another side view there. So a really good look at how those just wrap around. That's the perfect pave to make that turn and transition so it looks good from all the different angles. Thank you, Mary, for asking us to bring that out. Like I said, I can't bring that out unless you ask for it. And as a result, we all have all these different shoppers that have picked it up tonight. We have Mary to thank for asking for it. So $11.11 is your price tag. Incredible buy, and you'll be very pleased with the feel, the gold weight. If you feel like today's jewelry is just never heavy enough or weighty enough, it doesn't have that heft, that's true. A lot of today's jewelry doesn't have much in the way of gold weights or metal weights. This does, so it feels like the gold jewelry we're used to from many decades ago that you and I love, that you and I miss. And it's made the right way so that it's giving you that gold weight and tremendous 3/4 of a diamond weight as well. Let's talk about this one though. A bright gleaming emerald. Stunning, round. Keep calling on the Lynx collection. Again, those are made for you. So there's really no limit until they come out here and just give me the hook and say stop selling them because they're under cost. But there's really, again, grab one while you still can because at any moment that price is going to have to go up if we show it again. So take advantage of that discount and that incredible price tag you're getting. Now we're going to talk about 112-2544 on the round emerald. It is a beauty, isn't it? Totally. Beautiful style here, and then surrounded by another heavy workmanship ring where a lot of concave elements, so it actually dips down in towards the middle. You've got a swirling effect of yellow diamonds that are some of the brightest we've created. And when I say that we've worked with, we don't create our diamonds because we have to say that. You know, it was funny. I was talking to a lot of people that, you know, people you don't always see when you get to the gem trade show that you have to catch up with, you know, after the fact because it's a busy place and it's a big sprawling area, and you don't always get to see everybody in the course of the few days that event's going on. And everybody was marveling at one thing. Pretty much even the big couture level jewelry show this year was pretty much all overtaken by lab-grown stones. It's really overtaken the jewelry world, and it's great that there are options out there for different consumers of different demands. But you know what? We're really truly going to stick true to the natural, the rare, the best of the best in quality, whether it's diamonds or colors of stones. Remember, there's a lot of synthetic out there, and it's really just about all you find anywhere going forward anymore. Every jewelry store, it's like pretty much all you see now. The rarities of the world have become more rare because it's really tough to find anything that's from the earth and natural anymore, and yet we're still holding true to those standards and those values. And yes, that's what's amazing, is still bringing you the best pricing on the real deal from the earth material. That is, our prices are better than lab grown. They really are. And that's why I get it. A lot of people argue, yes, Lolo, stop talking because I can get lab grown for less. But when you're shopping here, that's a big argument for why to go lab grown in the first place. I'm in the business, and almost every person I know, including family members, have gotten engaged in the last couple of years with lab-grown diamonds. When I'm in the business, they got a connection, they've got a hookup, and yet they're getting lab-grown stones. Why is that? It's because they think that's the only way to get a deal. When you're shopping, and usually that's the argument, is I can go ahead and get a decent quality for less when I go lab-grown. And that's usually could be the case. But when you're shopping here, TVON, we can get you the real deal, best quality, and still have you spend less than the lab-grown material. And that's really why the lab-grown exists, is to give other people an option when they can't always afford the natural real deal from the earth stones. We are bringing you the best of the best. And so when we talk about yellow diamonds, those are natural yellow diamonds, not even heat treated. Those are white diamonds at a carat 35, and they're all VS. And then you get this amazing round stone in the bright it can be. I mean, that's as bright as an emerald can get. And that's not lab grown either, because we don't do it. We're bringing you natural from the earth. 1 carat in the emerald, 28 points in the yellow diamonds, and a carat 35 in the white diamonds as well. So you're getting a bunch of carat weight, gold weight, two-tone gold, by the way, so you get, again, something that goes with everything. Yellow and white are all together here. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And that's what it's all about. Such an important piece. And we have, oh yeah, one to give away right here and now. Final now, what are we in, 35 minutes or so left in the show? Not a lot of time left, so if you have requests, get those in. We'd love to help you out. This one's gonna go in a hurry because it was $79.99 and now it's not. Much better value, and if you're really choosy and selective about your emeralds, may I suggest this one? Because honestly, I can't get you better. Do you guys remember though, last night, we had a nearly 4 carat Colombian emerald cut, and it was so darn good. Do you remember it? I think it's still here, and it had a cert and everything. It was certified, it was specialty, it was all the things. If anybody's looking for a huge emerald, please ask for it, and I'll be happy to bring it back out, because it was very, very special. Very special. So, if you want a bigger stone, I can bring that one out, and you'll love it. And it's got yellow diamonds as well, big ones. But if you'd like this emerald, this one, obviously that piece I'm speaking of was still $15,000, which is a heck of a value, but it was still 15 grand. This one, not gonna be. Not 79, 69, 59, or 49.99. This is the moment. Right here, right now, you take it. I'm not even asking 39, 29, watch this. It's a quick deal. And when you're getting nearly a carat and 3/4 of diamond weight, not too shabby, right? You've got this huge stone in the center. It's a round. We never see that. That's a wasteful cut. That's why no matter what the stone is, you hardly ever see rounds, right? We don't see them because why would you want to waste even less expensive? If you have a more commonplace material, gem material that's more common or more of a basic stone, you still don't want to cut around because it's still wasteful. Nobody wants to waste gem rough, no matter what it is. Well, we willingly did on one of the most precious, one of the best, one of the most beautiful colors that you can get emerald in. Emerald usually falls where? Clarity. It's all got clarity issues. It's a type 3 gem. It's supposed to be included. It's supposed to be usually opaque. Usually you don't see anything through it. This one, fabulous in every way. It's not even $29.99. Let's blow it out, do what we've been doing all night long and get this one at home. That's the case. It's gonna go very, very quickly. And it's only gonna be $1,999 only, that's it. For a gorgeous wraparound design. Let me show it again on the hand. Another great style to wear maybe middle finger, index finger, because it is so wide but still sits low profile. So it's a big overall look, but it's still gorgeous on the hand and yet not gonna be obtrusive or in the way of anything. That's what she looks like on the ring finger. Then I'm gonna pop it on over, show you the middle of the index as well. But $19.99? Wowza. And with that round cutting, it's still a 1 carat emerald gem weight. Not bad. Actually perfect. Let's try it on the middle finger here for you. That would work. How precious is that? That's a good one. We're going to take it on over to the index finger after this. $19.99? Oh, come on now. That can't stay here. Not when you're getting 28 points. I don't know if this one's going to fit on the index, but well, yeah, pretty good. Pretty close. There you go. And see, nothing too too elevated or too over the top, doesn't sit way up high off the hand. So wear it where you like. But $19.99 on an emerald with yellow and white diamonds. Pretty snazzy. So we are in our last now 33 minutes of the show. So if there is anything we can bring on out, I don't have a lot to recap at this point either. I do have a quick blowout wheel, so I want to show you that really quickly. Mahenge, another emerald, and a mandarin coming your way on a quick blowout wheel. We'll have that for you. I did want to flash, there's a Brazilian paraiba pendant. It's actually got two Brazilian paraibas. It was here very, very early in the show. I knew we had those same broadcasting issues at the beginning of the show, so I know some of you may have been a little bit late arriving. Take a look at this. This is that beautiful two roses together. This feels just special and significant. Now it's a pendant, so I'm holding it by the bail. So the left side is the top. And then it's going to drape with these two interlocking roses with these beautiful swirls of diamonds that are bigger stones right over the top there. It's going to be our 6 points in the Brazilian paraiba. Keep in mind, if they're equal, they're 3 points each, and those are large. In the original find of paraiba out of Brazil, it's also 18 karat white gold. It's also 40 points in diamonds. It looks like this from across the way. It's got a nice size bail too, which I might add, diamonds by the yard appropriate. It's a, you might think with a hidden style behind this design that it wouldn't be a big enough bail for either bigger, heavier chains or a diamonds by the yard, but it actually is. So it's a great style. So feel free to use a lot of your chains are going to work with this one as well. I do want to show you there's an 1.5 inch length. We got it marked down though, and that's why I'm bringing it back out because it's apparently still here. There's your 1.5 inch top to bottom length. It's going to stay in the white gold since it is a pendant. I'm going to show it on the neckline here for you as well, just to see what that's all about from a little distance away, just to kind of, I don't know, the roses are significant. So will somebody accept this rose? Because it's $9.99. So I think that's a pretty big value. When there's 18 karat gold, and I should probably have I should go get a gram weight on this. It's substantial. 18K, 6 points. We had a 10-point individual Brazilian stone last night. It was not inexpensive. These are you're getting two matched 3-pointers here in rounds, and you see how they glow, which is why they're always so recognizable. That's gone. Congratulations. I do want to show you one more time, speaking of recaps, this is my zircon, and it really will be my zircon. 30 minutes if it's still available, because there are so many colors. I've been around the gem business for a while. I've never seen a stone like this, and it's a zircon with many colors inside. 112 actually 4377. Thank you on the Brazilian paraiba pendant. Enjoy it. And then we still got the emerald round if you'd like it. That's probably not long for this world, but this one's a recap as well. We had the full presentation earlier. We're going to do a quick blowout wheel on some pieces you haven't seen yet, but I wanted to bring this out and show you that you have multiple colors here. How about some golden, some pink, some purple, some blues, and some golden orange colors as well. That is a beautiful stone. It's a 11 karat 47 on the zircon. It's 4377. And it's 1147 plus 39 points in the diamonds on the sides. And it's really, I would say, even more insightful when you see it actually on the hand from a distance away. You tend to see a little bit more of this wow color here. I mean, really? Look at that stone. It reminds me a little bit of the ametrine that we saw earlier, except it's not ametrine. It's not half amethyst and half citrine. It's a zircon. This isn't quartz material. This isn't quartz. Remember we saw that funky cut earlier in auction, it's gone. That was where you got amethyst and citrine together. That's what this almost looks like. But instead, you're getting this really special look where it's not just goldens and purples. There are pinks, there are blues. It is zircon, so it's double refractive. It's an emerald cut. And we can even change the gold color. And I actually wouldn't mind seeing that all in the yellow gold because there is so much of that golden element to it. It's a fascinating stone. It's like the jewel tones of the rainbow, but in one fantastic emerald cut stone. Ah, this piece is amazing. It's amazing. And I'm so excited it's here at this price because I got that down from $69.9. Oh, we took it way down, like way, first hour, got to move it down. And it's one of the few pieces from the entire show that's available still. Isn't it beautiful? Seriously. Yes, everybody does, and I try not to be redundant, but Rob wants me to tell you guys that, yes, other people think it's zirconia. It's not. Zircon and zirconia are not related, and I know you guys, I try not to say it every time, but zircon is a very special stone that's natural. I know, it sounds like zirconia, right? If you added an I and an A, it'd be a simulated diamond, but this is not a simulated stone, it's not a simulated diamond, and it's an actual 4.4 billion year old stone. So it's the stone that's considered to date the earth. And I'll tell you right now, I would say right here, right now, this stone needs to go. First caller, again, at 10 o'clock Pacific time, which is about 28 and a half minutes away, the Amex with my name is coming out, and I'm going to tell Jess to charge my account for this one. If it's still available, this is my treat yourself moment. If you're saying, no, I know another, and this is what don't save it from me, because you know you're not going to see another stone like it. So if you're waiting for, the look-alike or the sister stone to come out in a few months, forget about it. Take it if you love it. You'll be glad you did. You've got my best blessing with it, and I'm going to make it $2,499 only. And it is just a wild, this is the anomaly of Mother Nature. This is when Mother Nature gets all really creative, right? And does something different that we've not seen before, and it's happening. $24.99, and it's an emerald gut, and it's 11 carats 47 in size. So that's the one to own. We'll even switch the gold color for you one more time. It goes up close. Honestly, you're just seeing the best look at it from a distance, and I know that it does. I pointed this out earlier. It needs a little polishing through the back. Do you see what looks like there's little lines there? That's the back. I can't get in there. I don't have the tools to do that, so I can't get all the way back there and polish it up for you, but our jewelers will, and they've got the technology and the power to do that. So it's just got a little smudge in the back, and I tried mightily for the show. But again, it's a clean zircon. It's $24.99, and it's amazing. So that just, I felt like needed an extra look. Y'all want me to have it, don't you? Okay, I'll take it. But I officially have to wait 27 more minutes, but it's very pretty. Let's talk tansy, and then we do have, do you guys want to see the yellow diamond? Or do you want to see the brand new fire opal that actually, this is a brand new mounting for us, feels very designer. Let's show it. It's like a solitaire, a bit like a solitaire design. Loving this one. So we need some new, and we've got it. So you guys are you are so polite. That's no surprise. You guys want me to have that, and I'll take it. But take a look at this. This is a new design. Fire opal and around. I know it's going to sit a little bit lower than most would because of the way this band bows out on the sides. Gives you that split, tapers in through the center to allow for that beautiful center stone. I love how it just brings your attention in to the fire opal as if your eye is not going there anyways, right? That's a fiery quality to that red fire opal. It's 112-4223. Oh, now I like it even more. It's got my number in it. It's 223. Well, this one, 55-point round. Don't worry, it's going to look bigger than that. It has diamonds, pave, 41 points there, and some mill grain to the outside edges. You can take any gold color you want. Now, I really have to try it on. There's a designer out there that has made this whole split shank style famous, but they don't usually put a big center stone in the middle. And this is what allows, think about for a second, and I have to say this because, oh my goodness, so many of you out there own this ring. You're probably wearing it right now. If you have any of our wonder rings at all, you know the ones I'm talking about, the chevron styles, whether it's the medium version, the larger version, the smaller version, any of them, the single row, the double row, whatever it is. If you have our fire opal, or rather our wonder rings in the pink, the yellow, or the white diamond version, this ring, think about it. The cinched way that it sets into the center, that means there's the perfect real estate there for that point of your chevron of your wonder ring. So whatever wonder ring you have, smaller to larger in any color, think of how it would look with this fire opal. Whether you're doing one wonder ring or two, whether you're stacking or layering or just leaving it on its own, you can play with it. You can change the look of it. You can really add and adapt to what you're feeling that day. If you want to go a little bit more, because the diamond weight is fairly simple here, it's under a half carat. If you want to really dress it up one day, you can. If you want to leave it a little bit more tapered and tailored, you can do that as well. But the idea is, it's almost like that little V shape that's created is just begging for the Wonder Ring to be added to it. So it's a new design for us, but it's really giving you some great versatility for what you may already have. And it's going to be 55 plus 41. We're going to try it on for you as well. And then more importantly, get you a discount and a value to make it yours. And that's the idea. And don't we just have the best fire opals on the planet? If you're tired of seeing just the yellows, and they're pretty too, they can be pretty. Some of the yellow stones, the fire opals are usually like a faint yellow color. They have kind of an interesting glow about them. They can be pretty, but there's nothing that compares to the cherry reds and a little subtle orange that comes through in our incredible fire opals, and that's what it looks like on. And then can you imagine, oh, I wish there was a Wonder Ring out here. So you can imagine you would point it in. Usually what happens is we usually take the Wonder Rings and point the chevrons out so that they can accommodate a larger center stone. Here, you'd probably do the opposite, and you point them in towards the center, and then suddenly you have a totally different look in your ring. Think about it. Love when those rings just bring, I mean, think about it. Yeah, a lot of you, more of you own the Wonder Ring than don't. So think about what a perfect pairing that would be. So that said, now we need to bring you the value, and it's got a $39.99 price tag, and we're switching it up. And did you notice it still tapers in the back? So the same way it's tapered in the front. And how about that finishing? And then I'm going to show you there's a little detail in the profile that's a lot of fun. They added a diamond, so you see those diamonds stretch all the way 3/4 the way down to where that shank then brings it back to the center. And then did you see what we did? That's a beautiful detail, a diamond in the profile, what we call the gallery. That's on either side at the base of the prongs, and boy, that is a fiery opal as well from the backside. And then you've got a beautiful round brilliant diamond. That's a bigger diamond. Whether they included it on the carat weight or not, I do not know. But that sometimes they forget those side detail diamonds that are there. And this one is so special. It's not $39.99. Let's blow it out. End of the show is near. We've got 22 minutes left. And we got to make this easy, and we got a blowout wheel next for you. But this one's going to be $9.99 instead. So how about a $3,000 savings on one great ring that's bringing the rare round? We talked about this earlier with the emerald. You rarely see anything in gems cut to a round besides diamonds, and this one is it in the fire opal. I can't think, when was the last time we saw a round fire opal? It's been, I don't know if we've ever had one, to be honest with you. I am racking my memory now, and I can't recall having one. So at $9.99, you pick it up, and it's like, it really is. It's like two rings in one. It really is. The way they still come together. They still do. They still come together in the back. They still come together in the front. It allows that, what is, by the way, going to look like a bigger than 55 pointer. Do not let that carat weight fool you. Fire opals, well, they're like all opals. All opals are going to look much bigger than they weigh. So that's really important. Okay. So here we go. Let me know if you like it. That's it. And then we're going to keep on moving because I got this little trio that I really want to get in here before it's too late. So this one's a really special little trio blowout. And actually, we're going to start with the merengue. I'm going to bring you a fancy cut of, wait a minute, what's happening here? This is like a heart shape it wants to be a heart shape. Actually, I might rearrange these here. Let me put this one here because I'm going to build a little tower. I'm going to flip this around because it's not a true traditional heart shape, but it really does look it, doesn't it? And that's because there's no particular cleft to the stone, but there is the heart-shaped design around it. So there is that. So it really, guys, I've not had heart-shaped emeralds. They really don't do this very often, but it really looks for the world. Is there maybe, it's like playing tricks with my eye here. There may be a subtle cleft to that stone there. It's really hard to tell because it's where the mounting is doing some of the work for you. Then I have a mandarin. Yes, we're going to build a little trio here. Mandarin, yes, but it's got yellow and white diamonds with it. And then the merengue. These are all neon stones. They really are. That's what they have in common. What they also have in common is that they're going to be a blowout discounted price here right now for you tonight. And they're all one of a kinds. Now, they're going to stay as is in the case of two of the three. This one's got rose and white gold. That has to stay as is. This one's rose, or rather yellow and white gold, that stays as is. The emerald, on the other hand, I can change. Whatever gold color your heart desires, get it, is going to be what you get in that emerald. We have one of a kinds. When they're gone, and it's time. It really is. Okay, so now we just need 3 callers or 1 caller that's going to take all the collector pieces because they're all here, compiled on a wheel, ready to go Fire opal still verifying. We've got, again, mandarin stays as is, mahenge stays as is. I got to get you some carat weights so you get familiar with them. The emerald's where we start. 61 point fancy cut emerald with 84 points in diamonds. The mandarin is around, very special. The mandarin's going to be our 113. Wow. White diamonds and yellow diamonds. How about 61 points in the yellow and 25 points in the white for a grand total of 86 points of diamond weight in a more squared off halo. And then you also get the mahenge, and listen to this, a 91 point marquise stretching to that lengthy style. It's going to look bigger than a 91 pointer because of the marquise cutting, but it's still a big stone. And then it's got pink diamonds and white diamonds. 5 points in the pink, lots of white diamonds at a carat 11, and you're getting 116 total weight. So we got big diamond weights, gorgeous rare stones. It's our blowout neon trio. Mandarin really is a neon orange. The mahenge is really a neon pinky red. And that emerald, I wouldn't usually say an emerald is neon, but this emerald is, because it's just that deep saturated color. And boy, does it have the glow. And why is it glowing like that? Because it is so, so, so clean. That's why it's glowing. Emeralds usually, and I know we're used to seeing the best of the best because we only sift out and we'll pick like one out of every, couple thousand. And one out of every few thousand emeralds we'll show you and set into jewelry. So obviously our stones are always really special, but still, they don't usually look like this. And that's not just because of the special cutting, but because of the beautiful, bold clarity it has. So you're pairing up specialty cutting with the amazing sparkle that stone has, thanks to the really intense color and clarity working together. It's Muzo Mine material. Let me know which one's your favorite. We got a blowout price. They're all, actually $69.99 was the price across the board here. Are we ever going low? They're all one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. And think about all the great jewelry we've had go out in the last 2 hours and 42 minutes. Most of it's gone. Very few pieces. We're not even going to be a traditional recap because we hardly have anything left to show you. So now's the time you call in, get your favorites. Obviously, if there's anything on this wheel that you love, you're about to get the price of a lifetime, and it's no longer $7,000 or half that. $3,500 they could be, and they could all go. Or we can take them. Which one do you like? We already got 2 people verifying. I just don't know on which one. So yes, take a look. Last call. I think they're all going to be gone here. And you know what's been happening? We've been having fights on jewelry all night. So don't be second or third in line. You got to be first. And it's not going to be $35 per ring. They're not going to be $3,000. $29. $25. How about $2,000 for any ring up there? Or $19.99, or we can really go crazy and lose our minds up here. Let's not lose our minds. Let's just lose money. I think you kind of have to do one, though, to do the other. Because in today's day and age, if you're losing money on jewelry, you've kind of lost your mind. And which one do you like there, Tim? Because I've already got a lot of people talking about him. The emerald already may be gone. Tell you what, I'll get you a better price. Don't sell them yet. The emerald, I'm going to show you the inside finishing, and then we're going to try it on the hand. Look at that under gallery. Plus, you can see the clarity and the glow through the backside of the emerald. Let me try it on. It does. It's the closest you're ever going to get to a heart-shaped emerald. It really is true. And the color is spot on. You couldn't ask for a better color or clarity, and it's together, all in one. And they're not 19. They're not even $18.99, a blowout. Truly, in every sense of the word, you're getting a better value than what we could make them for tonight. And they're $1,888, whichever one is your favorite. And they stay as is with the exception of the emerald. The emerald can be changed in any gold color you want. The mandarin stays in two-tone yellow and white. The mahenge stays in the two-tone rose and white. And they're all $1,888 a piece, whichever one you want. And we're going to give it 60 seconds. Got to move. Okay, so the emerald is verifying right now. Jess, are you thinking about one of these? 3. Verifying. Emerald, mandarin, verifying. Don't sleep on that mahenge spinel. Don't be a sleeper on the spinels. They are super rare. We can't get them anymore. They're stunning. They really are stunning. But we have some backed up calls, and we have 35 seconds, and within no time, all 3 will be gone. What are we going to show you next? 15 more minutes left in our Thursday night. Okay, 13 seconds. Emerald is here. Verifying still. Let's see who's got what. Don't forget that mahenge is a light 1 carat with well over a carat in diamonds, pink and white. If you need to see them up close and personal, I feel like if they're all still here, it's on me, because it's not the ring or rings, and it's not the price tag. So here's what I'm going to do. We're just going to do this. I'm going to take a couple of seconds here. We're going to zoom in on each one individually. If you already are thinking about one, just grab it before we do this, because obviously when we see a closer look at it, there's going to be a lot of talk about them. There's going to be a lot of, I always say this with our inventory and our planners. I always say with wheels, I prefer them to be some of the more affordable items, because typically with these really outstanding, super crazy high ends, usually it's better to see them one at a time, one by one, because you need to see the graphics to understand what it is. And I think it's hard to just put them together and throw them on a wheel and give a little low price, because then you think they're small rings, and they're not. So what I want to do is just for 30 seconds each, I want to start with the emerald, and we'll bring it in close, and we'll bring up the item number for you, and it's 112-1978. And then you'll see the information. We can come in even closer on it just to give you a really nice look at it, like you're accustomed to seeing. Because I think, again, these are just too important to just put up on a wheel together. That is our fancy cut. You can see it's got, basically it's a pear shape. It doesn't have the defined cleft of a heart shape, which is that little middle notch, but the ring overall creates that. The design around it helps it to look like a heart-shaped emerald. It really, really does. And then you've got, well, of course, you also have 84 points in diamonds. And that's going to be part of our 1888. So that's the one look at the emerald. I want to get you a look at each and every one of them really quickly here, just so we can see them. We're going to go to the Mandarin garnet next, which is 1122291. And that'll also be, of course, 1888. But look at that close-up of that round. Sparkling, brilliant, beautiful round. It's going to be our 1 carat 13 round. 61 points. Notice how the yellow diamond is the majority, and your white diamond weight is a little less. So we went really big on the individual sizes of the round yellows on the outside. Bezel set with textures. You're getting 61 points in the yellow, 25 points in the white. That is 86 points total weight. That's also 1888. And then we're going to get you a look close up at the Mahenge, because honestly, that one out of all three, it did start as the highest price tag. True story. By far, started higher. This was an $89.99 to start ring. It's still $18.88 tonight, and that's our Mahenge Spinel. The item number is 112-1870. That would be the 91-point Mahenge Marquise. Notice the rose gold set, pink diamonds in the rose gold, has the white gold around the edges. This is a total of a carat 16 in diamonds. You just happen to be getting a 91-point center, 5 points in the pink, and a carat 11 in the white diamonds. So 116 overall in your rose and white gold. How can we wrap up this show? That is the question. Is there anything else you'd like to see or request? That is a very important question. Remember, most of you don't see us back till Saturday morning. We have an online-only show tomorrow night. That's at 5, obviously back on TV and online and everywhere on Saturday morning. So this is where we got to get our jewelry fill and fix in. And so we're anxious to hear what you'd like to see before we go and run out of airtime. Love to help you out. We do have a very, very important yellow diamond deal. I do have a, you know what you need to see? You need to see this color change diaspore. I've got them marked down. You know, we haven't seen a ton of affordable. So let me just remind you, emerald, mandarin, Mahenge, verifying. Let's bring out the diaspore that changed this color in the round and get ready for one of our bigger buys. I always love a little grand finale deal. And with 11 minutes left tonight, and I know we've had a lot of really important pieces. Now, we've done our part. We've brought them down significantly in price. But I need something downright affordable. And remember, it's last call on those link earrings we had earlier. If you missed them, we had gold link earrings that were 2.5 inches in length for $299. So that was our most affordable item of the show tonight. If you want to pick them up in 14 karat gold made in Italy. So those I would highly recommend. If you need to see them, let me know. And we have, I think, one pair left. This is the color changing round diaspore. It's our 93-point round. It looks amazing because it is amazing. It's a champagne golden color now. It's going to change color in different light environments, and in incandescent light, it goes to a pinky purple mauve tone. 112-0447. And end of the show is here. I want to thank you for being with us till the end. And I really want to make something downright affordable, and not just in plain gold, but with actual diamonds and a great rare stone like this is. And we want to bring it down for you. Really, really, really affordably here. So how could that be? Goodness gracious. So guys, we have Lynx rings still here if you'd like them. We have the Lynx earrings still here, and we got to move some jewelry in our last part of the show here. So here's what I'd encourage you to do. Call me. We haven't done many auctions, right? We just did the one with the Amrine. I need to move this in quickly. So here's how we do it. Simple, easy, affordable. It's supposed to be $19.99. It's a color-changing diaspore. They're one source in the world. There are no more coming into our inventory. What we set is what we've had for some time in our collection. We can't get any new ones in. We've got literally 9 minutes. What would you like from the show? There's a few last pieces remaining. We need to move some jewelry. As usual, I'm going to help you with this one. It's not even $9.99, $8.88, $7.77. It is solid gold. It is natural VS diamonds as well. And it's this really super, super important and rare Turkish color change diaspore. There's only one source in the world that's produced them, and you're getting a color changing stone, and it's not $7.77. I'm just trying to give you a little grand finale. It's my way of saying thanks for being with us till the end, and let us know if you want anything, orders placed from this show. It's now or never time. It really, really, truly is. And this is going to be it. It's not going to be $7.77. Come on in. We got callers already. This is your time to get on those lines and make it yours. And I'm going to try it on. It feels like that designer quatrefoil that we love so much. It feels really special. You can see it on the hand here. It looks great. It's not a small ring. Don't take this little price tag as any indicator of what it is for the size of the gold, the weight of the gold, the diamond weight, which is 30 points. I'm blowing it out for $699. And we got to move it. So end of the show is here. How can we get some last pieces out the door? That is the question. Got to let us know what you'd like to see. This is it, the moment to take advantage. And you need to call in on this one. $6.99, only. We have our last call on the show. And again, reminder, we've got a few last minute items still here, like the emerald ring in the round, the 2 emerald cut blue wing block D pieces, the earrings and the pendant. The fire opal is here. I do want to show you the Savorite garnet. Let me just add a few things that are still awaiting you. We need to move jewelry. We've got literally now 7.5 minutes left. This is my Savorite with pink and white diamonds. It's $17.77. First time in a long time I've had a Congolese material stay with us. So I do have that, but I want to show you the gold quartz, $9.99. So far everything on this wheel under $2,000. Well, we're going to keep it that way. I'm going to put up pieces that are under $2,000 on this wheel. You take what you love. Let me show you the Congolese blue green that I am shocked it's made it to this point of the show. It's our blue green. This looks exactly like it. I have a 10 karat paraiba. It's my most prized gem collection. That looks exactly like it. Great color on that one, and it's a 341 in that Congolese blue-green material. That's still under $2,000. We're doing that too. So you get everything up here is $19.99 or less. The Congolese being the most pricey of the bunch here so far, and then we've got the gold quartz in front of it, $9.99. That middle gorgeous diaspore, $6.99. Also have that really very, very important Savorite garnet with the pink and the white diamonds. It's amazing. And then let me also recap. I got to recap that emerald. Why this emerald is still here, that I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong, but something. That fancy cut emerald right here, $18.88 for that emerald. So a lot of our greens are here. And this is fun because you get to see that green doesn't always mean the same thing when it comes to gems. We've got Savorite green garnet in the back right. We've got Colombian emerald right in front of that. We've got the golden green champagne tones of the diaspore in the middle, and then we have the Congolese blue green in the back of the left side. So, and then of course our gold quartz, which is only $9.99. So it's our last little recap of our Thursday night. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see or ask about. We'll help you out. Don't forget, really the moment of the show, and if you're thinking about one, I just got word that it looks like I'm not going to be able to show this again at this price tag. So I'm going to complete the evening here with something very, very important, because it looks like I just got word that we are not going to be able to do this price again on the Lynx collection ring. So let me just take all those aside here for a moment, because this is a sad moment and we have 5 minutes left, and I know that a lot of people are going to be surprised the next time we see this requested. I'm going to bring out the Lynx ring, which was by request tonight, and you can still call yes. The diaspore, congratulations if you get it. We're verifying on the diaspore. I just got word this is the last time we'll be able to bring this at 11:11. And this was our bestseller of the night. Well, obviously, luckily we have a little bit of ability to make this ring as opposed to a one-of-a-kind quantity, but here's the problem. It looks like, and by the way, it's not going to go up to the price it was 7 years ago. It would go up to today's gold pricing and today's diamond pricing and today's labor pricing, which means we're probably looking somewhere in the neighborhood of about $4,500 for this very ring the next time you see it on the air. It was requested tonight. We brought it out by request. I know it's been popular. It's been our bestseller of the night. I just need to make sure that you understand this price tag. I just got word we can't do this anymore. It looks like it'll be, and that's sad because a lot of people are missing this part of the show right now. It's the very last few minutes. If you were thinking about it, if you're ever thinking you might want to add this to your collection, tonight is the night. It's not a matter of a couple $100s of savings. It's a significant savings you're getting by picking it up tonight. Remember, it's custom made in your gold color choice and your size. So you go true to size, even though it's a substantial bigger ring. It's super comfortable. It's one of our best sellers all time. That is for good reason. People come back and get another in another gold color. They've come back to buy it for gifting ideas. Hand signed on the inside by yours truly, just a little personalized touch in there. And this is your last look at it. 1111, let's get them out the door. We've got to make sure you get a chance to pick that up. I'll try it on again. I apologize, we only have the rose gold because the most popular tonight and always is the yellow gold. So get the yellow gold with the white diamonds. It's breathtaking. And you won't be sorry. Because the next time I have this on the air, and whether it's 4,000 or 4,500 or maybe even more, who knows? I haven't calculated the number. But based on today's prices of gold and diamonds, it will be in that realm. That's not just a couple $100s extra. That's not insignificant discounting. You need to take advantage of this now if you want to get that savings of 11 and our lines are locked. And there's very good reason why. I'm going to try it on again for you. Let me do that. This is my signature style. It's become, and I am so proud to say it, it is going to become one of your signature styles. I can't tell you how many thousands, I have literally had thousands of TVON family members pick up this ring over the last 7 years plus. And many of you have said, I am proud to say it's my signature ring. I wear it every day. I put it on whether it's a right hand ring finger, whether you want to wear it on your left ring finger or middle or index. Honestly, it works anywhere here because it is so bold. Hand sign on the inside in that sizing bar. I say choose the yellow. If you're not sure where to go, choose the yellow gold. You'll be very happy you did. It's where most people begin their collection. There's the signature on the inside, which is done by hand once the piece is created custom for you. I know it's our last 2 minutes. Even if you call tomorrow when we do not have a television broadcast, you are not getting that price of $11.11. So it is now or never, and I know there's a backup on the phone lines. So bear with us. We've got 2 minutes left in the broadcast. We'll stay all night if we have to, taking your orders, because this is not one you want to spend $4,500 on if you can help it. And you can help it by dialing in right now tonight to make it your own. This is your moment. And if you can call us on anything we've seen tonight. There's a few of those last pieces still available, but we've got now 100 seconds remaining and counting down. We are, again, remember, there's a few pieces to ask about. So when you get through to your operator for this ring, you may want to ask and inquire about that fancy cut emerald or that beautiful pear-shaped Savorite or the gold quartz or the maybe even the Congolese tourmaline. But this is our last now 82 seconds in the show. And that's of our broadcast time. We're still here answering phone calls well into the evening. So after we go off the air, that just means the show's off the air. It doesn't mean we go anywhere. We're here in the phone bank answering your phone calls. And remember, if you want more shopping of fine jewelry and discounts and deals and designer styles, we're going to continue that all weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Remember, those are daytime shows, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, noon Central time, 1 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back with you Saturday and Sunday mornings for those amazing shows with a lot of brand new designer debuts, much like we had yesterday and tonight, but even more of them this weekend. So I really encourage you to be with me for a lineup you will not want to forget or you not want to miss. That's happening on Saturday and Sunday. Don't forget, if you need your jewelry fix on Friday nights, we've got an online show for you on Friday at 5. So just think Friday at 5 Pacific, and that'll be a 3-hour installment of great jewelry online and all of our live streaming platforms. So we'll see you back online and TV on Saturday and Sunday. We'll see you online only tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Everyone be well, be safe, and have a good one. And keep calling because we'll get you all in before we leave tonight on this ring or anything else. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for shopping tonight. Have a great rest of your evening, a wonderful Friday. And until we meet again on Saturday morning, I'm Lauren Blair. And thank you so, so much. And keep calling. We're here. I'll see you guys on Saturday and Sunday.